Press record so I can crack on Maul for a little bit. Spotify boys in the building. You do have snakeskin Air Maxes on.
Yeah, he's got the
Don't look at me. I see you looking at me.
Get yours off so I can get mine off. Go ahead.
Pause, but you got snakeskin Air Maxes on. Like, what's up with the switch up?
No. Ask Nike. That's
diamonds on the bezel.
Yeah,
like,
that's
who are you?
That's old.
Navy with the olive. Only certain niggas even like. What's up with you?
My turn? Is it my turn yet?
Go.
You know what I mean? Those ain't even. You got those good
Are those
McQueens
Stan
on your feet?
Smiths?
All right.
Not Stan Smith.
They the Dan Smiths.
You wish those were Stan. Those is McQueens. I know that big heel. I see the platform heel. Don't try to fool me.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Microphone check. They work.
All right,
the mics
fine.
work, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them good McQueens on. What kind of? Let me see that tracksuit.
It's light.
McQueen. It's light.
It's all light. It's all light.
Wow.
Nah, you ain't give him the army.
What's up with you niggas?
You ain't
Rory,
giving
what
the
kind of kicks
army.
is those over here? Because
Come on,
you
man, you're not
getting
ready for
jokes too. Rory is like,
Rory trying to keep his shit consistent, but that texture is different though. Them jeans.
It's
that
a little
texture.
bit. Yeah. I'm showing some
softer.
knees. I don't usually show my knees.
I just want to go in Rory's sock drawer.
Yeah, his sock
got a
game
lot
is
of
crazy.
This nigga is the church socks with running sneakers king.
Yeah.
His thing.
I want to
that's
see
my
what's
swag.
going on over there.
You know, I
Nigga,
got a good
never
sock
be
game.
in church and keep a church sock on.
You never know when the Lord calls.
When the Lord calls. All right, I'm Amari on call. Fuck. Here we go. Saturday vibes.
Is this Saturday vibes?
For me, it is. God damn it.
All right, this is gonna be a sleepy podcast.
Gonna be a what?
Sleepy podcast.
This is sleepy to you?
Just how tired
Y'all
everyone
play
is.
this at Duce. Shut up. Yo, Duce had played a record that you're supposed to bump and grind to, and all the kids in Millie rock to it.
Yep. Jump up and down.
If you see somebody Millie rocking to this, call the
Yes.
cops, man.
No, you got to do the slow Millie rock.
There is no slow Millie rock.
Nah, yes, there is. That's when them little kids start doing it in slow motion.
Yeah.
I'm always amazed that they can move their bodies in slow motion or make it appear that way. Hold up, the hook is on.
Did the Millie rock kill the dub?
What you say?
Did the Millie rock kill the dub? I'm just seeing people just dubbing anymore.
I've never
I
seen
was just telling
someone
somebody, I
dub.
don't remember the last time I went to a party and seen
Just caught something.
like girls just grinding on dudes. Like I haven't seen that.
Never
in a
found
long
some
time.
like, yo, where's the wall at?
Nah, I haven't seen that in a long time. Actually, no, I'm lying. I saw that 2 weeks ago and I left the party after that.
Did y'all play the wall at the party?
Not anymore. No.
No, I'm saying like when you
Of course. You have to.
were out.
The wall was the safest place.
No Joe Budden. No Warrior now.
Funny y'all mentioned that. Earlier today, Bump and Grind R. Kelly just popped into my head, the remix though. Cause boy, that was like the bump and grind in the club go to. And then I was like, damn,
That's nasty now.
we can't even do it no more.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
That was my shit though.
Yuck.
I might play it in the house still.
It's not on IG Live.
Nobody will judge you, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna Insta live it.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I might get on my auntie playlist for a second.
Keep it in the headphones.
Yeah.
Quietly listen to it in the living room.
And while you guys are on clubs for a minute, give me your best New York club run.
Home, guest house.
I miss show.
Yeah, stereo.
I'm 28, so you guys are gonna make fun of
Lotus.
of what I think the best run was for me.
Eugene's. You wasn't in Eugene's, Joe.
Are you kidding me?
You wasn't in Eugene's.
When Lil Scrappy No Problems came on in Eugene's,
Yeah, Eugene's was
niggas
lit.
didn't want to be near me.
Yeah. Eugene.
What you did?
I looked like I was about to do something. I never did anything, but I just had a look. What songs did that to y'all?
Remember M3? Oh man, classic.
M3 need to come back.
I ain't
You know
gonna
how
lie.
much creep shit I did in M3?
Man, M3
Y'all wasn't in
definitely needs to
Griffin?
Come back. Griffin.
Y'all wasn't in Up and Down.
All right, so welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 189. I'm your
Y'all know
host,
about
Joe
that.
Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest friends. Maul is here, Parks is here, Rory is here, Erickson is here, and Savon is here. Gentlemen, how is everyone doing on this lovely evening?
Great.
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
You guys are good?
Yeah.
This is my ideal weather, so I'm in good spirits.
NBA is back. You know, y'all know that's what I. Huh. You had your little NFL.
Hit him with
Your little
the
NFL fun. I mean, y'all had your little NFL fun. You know, I was getting tired of hearing y'all talk about
NFL is still happening.
Well,
yeah,
still
but nobody
here.
ain't paying attention to the NFL no more than the NBA is back.
We're NBA fans too, Mo.
Yeah, but the NBA is back though.
It's not just yours.
Yeah, but the NBA is back though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's back.
You can't own the month of NBA.
Yeah, I own the month of NBA.
So what are you most excited for since you say this with such conviction in your voice?
To see exactly, because so much has changed with the league as far as like LeBron going to the West.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, but that's a big deal because the entire Eastern Conference now is up for grabs. So
Stupid ass
I wouldn't
Knicks
say up
trying
for
to win
grabs.
What
a
did you
game.
think of the Lakers' first game?
I like the tempo that they play with. I like the fact that they are showing that they want to run. We still got to get better defensively. It's just communicating. I think it's just so many different pieces that they just have to get used to. Playing with each other in pause. But
Yeah,
they
word.
look good though. They look good.
Do you
They
think
look good.
Rondo looks like the pregnant girl from Dangerous Minds?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Never
say
mind. We can
yes.
Move on.
Because Rondo, he has that look that he can look like many people. Dangerous mind. I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Rory is a nasty
That's
nigga.
hilarious. That's funny.
Thanks, man.
Rondo gonna fuck Rory up.
From across the street.
Word,
too.
and I gotta go to
Anybody
LA.
close to that nigga.
Well, what do you think about LeBron running over to Kuzma and saying, "Hey, when you go down, stay down. Your teammates will pick you up when you're down."
The same thing I thought when he said he's a hip hop historian. What?
Yeah, why does that line bother you so much?
Because he's not a hip hop historian.
What is a hip hop historian? Tell
You
me.
have to
LeBron
major in it
James?
in college?
LeBron, no, he cannot be. Parks.
can't he?
They got Wikipedia now.
Yeah,
He said Co-Chief when it was Co-Chiefs on that J record, nigga. That's why he's not a hip hop historian.
Wait, Co-Chief?
That's what he said.
Which record?
Kiss my cold cheek, like cold whatever. You know how the line go.
Do you think he thinks it
Yeah,
was
stop,
do or
LeBron
do?
didn't say "kiss my co-chief."
No, he said no. He was supposed to say like Co-Chiefs, like when Co-Chiefs died.
Yeah.
He said Co-Chief. I promise you he did that because everybody was at me. I didn't see the video. Like I didn't go. I don't follow LeBron.
Yeah, if this is what you got to go to, man.
He's not a historian.
'cause he
He's
fucked the line
He loves
up.
hip hop. He's a hip hop head. I
Connoisseur?
will say that. I don't know, but he's not a historian.
Who do you think is a historian?
What qualifies someone to be a historian?
Preem.
Preem would be
is
a
definitely a
historian.
hip hop
That's a fact.
historian. Yeah, like somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like
KRS-One.
The most legendary producer of all time.
Yeah, like,
He could be a
damn,
hip-hop
you have to be
star.
Yeah, like LeBron loves hip hop. He's a
Right.
definitely. But I think he just went a little too far with the historian thing. Like, and then he said it like, "Cause I'm a hip hop historian." It's like, no, that's not how that goes. Like,
This has been bothering more for a whole week.
yeah, like
really?
it's just I fuck with Braun, but come on,
Is it me or did Maul come in with like a little hate in his heart tonight?
hate? No,
Is your heart weighing heavy though?
no, I'm good. I never have hate in my heart.
It's okay if your heart is
I
weighing.
might have
heavy.
hate on my mind, but not in my heart.
Okay.
It's a cool way to flip it.
Yeah.
So you're a hater. I mean, it exists inside of you.
Oh, of course.
It's okay to be a hater.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
Are we?
Everyone's a hater. They just
Everyone's
don't
a
admit
I
it.
do kind of hate when people, and this is me hating on people that say
We're hating on
that they
non-haters.
never hate. Like, oh, I would
Everyone's
never
a hater.
hate. Get the
Everyone's a hater.
fuck out of here.
If we like you know what's always funny when they show like award shows like the Oscars and they show the cameras on all of the nominees and like when they announce the person that won it, you ever see everybody else is like
The bitter face?
yeah, it's
yeah,
the hate
yeah,
though.
yeah.
It's kind of like this nigga got this shit. That movie was fucking terrible. Like they be having that kind of look where it's like
That
they can't show
album
that, so
was
it's like
trash.
you clap, but in the back of your mind you like, yo, I definitely outperformed him.
Yeah.
Like you know what
Wonder
I'm
how
saying?
much the studio paid for that one.
Exactly. So everybody has hate in their mind at times.
Yeah, I think hip hop did a real poor job of never establishing the difference between hate and hate on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're in that era where when you disagree with anything, it's considered hate. You're hating. And like, no, like that's not necessarily what that is. Like just because you disagree don't mean you're hating.
Well, the kids will learn that the older you get, it's kind of fun to hate.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's a term, grumpy old man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
It is really fun.
Yeah, you just
You live life, you see everything, you just run around cursing and shit.
And I just realized this week that I'm at that age now where loud noises really annoy me.
Same.
Yeah, no, I'm there.
I can relate.
I'm there. I'm there. I
Someone
didn't.
goes by like a motorcycle with a loud exhaust pipe.
Yeah,
And he's
or like
cursing
when
at
you're
him.
in a room somewhere and somebody's really loud. Like I get mad at that now. Like seriously. Like now I understand what my mom used to be saying. Like turn that shit down. I know what that is now. Turn that shit down is my new like slogan. Turn that shit down, man. I don't want to hear that. Turn that. Why is it so loud? I'm there. So
I feel you.
I probably have been there.
I've been
you've
there,
definitely
for sure.
been there.
I've been there.
If you ever noticed,
But
me,
it's weird. It's weird for Joe because he plays music so fucking loud in his house.
it's different when you're controlling it though.
Yeah, but it's like I would never play music that loud.
Like my whole career, I always walked out the room when they put it in the bigs. I'm going outside to have a cigarette or something.
I
don't
do
wanna hear that
feel
shit.
like I should be able to control the setting.
Yeah.
Well, if it's your setting.
That would be
Well, if
awesome.
it's your setting, yes.
No, I
but
mean,
you feel
like,
like you should control every setting.
the volume.
But
on
sometimes the music
entire
is so
setting.
loud that I can't even hear the song. I just hear the bass.
Well, I'm deaf.
Yeah.
A lot of
That's
people.
apparent if
A
you've
lot
gone
of
in your house when you're
people
playing
in music.
Well, yeah, because you guys stand by fucking speakers for a living.
We've lost.
Touring,
We've lost.
touring
Yeah.
burns you
Yeah,
out.
we've lost quite a bit of our hearing. I notice it. I notice it when I'm watching TV at nighttime specifically. Like,
Yeah.
I need that shit on like 70. I'm like, that's crazy. It's
And
not
certain parts of whatever you're watching, it gets really low. Like you can't really hear what they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I know
and then
something
the
is wrong.
commercials come on and it's blows your eardrum out.
Yeah.
I'm in the bed complaining about the mix on television shows.
Some mixes are terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say a lot of TV is mixed very poorly.
And then when it's like a shootout scene is really loud, you're
Mad
like, I
loud.
didn't mean for it to be that loud. Like
Yeah.
I just couldn't hear the dialogue.
And then-
10
It's loud,
seconds
it's
ago.
still not that loud.
Yeah.
Real gun's not even that loud when
Yeah.
you're next to them.
Right.
Yeah, it's really annoying. All right, what do you guys want to talk about first? Since we talked about nothing. We always talk
a little
about
bit more of
nothing.
nothing.
I mean, the BET Awards,
No,
Hip Hop
fuck
Awards
that. Let's
happened,
start with
but-
our push interview. Fuck that.
Yeah, well,
I'm not starting there. We killed shit.
Yeah, we kinda out
I
the
want to hit
streets.
the applause button. Hold up.
Well, no, I was gonna say nothing because we couldn't watch them because we were recording Push.
Yeah,
So
and I still didn't see that shit.
Yeah,
Neither did I.
didn't see it. I'm not going back. I'm cool.
I'm not going back.
I saw the cipher list. I'm like, you know what?
well, that would be
I
the
caught a
only
few
reason I
of the
would
ciphers.
watch.
I watched a few of the ciphers. That's usually all I really care about with the BT.
What do you guys want to talk about the ciphers?
Yeah, let's talk about the ciphers. We'll get to our push shit later.
Well,
Shout out
speaking
to,
of hating, those were fucking
my
horrible.
Jesus, Mary
Yeah,
and
for the
Joseph.
most part, it was like,
In this
Reason-
era of rap, it might be time to retire the cipher.
No, there's mad rappers still.
There is a lot of good rappers, but they're never going to put them on TV because that's just the way that.
that's the problem. They
Right.
need to take the real spitters and the real dudes that can shine at those moments and put them in those moments.
Oh man, I hate when I start understanding the executive side. Okay, but they need to drive ratings.
Right.
There's people
So
watching
tell
the
me how
show
you do it.
anyway. There's people watching the show anyway.
I don't think there's many people watching the show.
Well, I mean, not more is gonna watch if you put the ciphers with
Well, I think that they would do well digitally, like in the internet world, which is valuable. That's valuable real estate.
I mean, that's why-
think the
I
ciphers,
watched
if you put real spitters in the ciphers, it will do
do
well
well
digitally.
digitally, for sure.
I mean, they used to.
I think all three of y'all right now would be hard pressed to name 3 ciphers off your head that would be compelling and full of everything that we're asking for. I challenge you all to do it.
Especially if you wanted to go by the old rule of you're only allowed to do one cipher. Like if you can't bring back,
'Cause
even though
that
you
is
did it
that
17
rule.
times.
Obvious West Side, Benny, Conway.
Right.
That click
That would be
is
dope.
one. Come on,
Rock
guys.
Marciano could be in something.
Help me out here, guys. I did one. There's
Did
3
they
of
ever
us.
do a
No. You named one group. I asked
That's
for
how they
3.
do it. Yeah, that's how they do it. They
But
do clicks.
I
They did
asked
good
for
music.
3
They did
complete
TDE.
ciphers full of all the ingredients that we're talking about are lacking now.
I would
which
have to have a
be-
list of who's done it to go off top.
Listen, man,
Unless
this-
we're disregarding
No,
that.
listen
Unless
here,
we're
this-
disregarding
this
that.
is a
It would
Friday
disregard that
podcast.
shit,
Like
man.
a
We don't care.
Rhapsody, like a female cipher, like Rhapsody and maybe Nitty Scott.
I kind of
and,
didn't like that they did that with just putting all the girls in one cipher.
Yeah,
Like, you can put women.
with men. For
With
sure.
men.
For
Because
sure.
let's not be so down and out about this. On the other side of this coin is all of the lyrical MCs today are huge stars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So that's something to applaud.
not
It can
all,
be
but a lot.
a good amount.
Yeah,
The biggest stars are, for the most part, lyrical.
So we know they're not gonna really jump to do the ciphers.
But when did that switch? Because the ciphers were big. At one point, it was M, Most Def, and Black Thought in one cipher. It was all of MMG. Like, there was a time when the ciphers were really, really popping.
Yeah, good music.
Yeah. Like when did
At
that
the height of good
TDE
music.
TDE did a whole one? Like when
Yeah.
did this die down?
All right, well, let me
think
try to play
everybody just
devil's
did it.
advocate again. Let's look at the state of all these groups that we're naming. I can't tell you the last time I saw MMG together at all. That's
Well,
one.
He's just
Some
saying he's
things
just using
happen.
it
We've-
for instance.
But I'm
Yeah, like when the poppin'
But-
people were doing it.
but
Right.
look at
Like
those
Dreamville
ciphers.
could do a great cipher.
That's true. Has J. Cole ever done a cipher?
I don't think so.
I think he has.
I don't know. Savon,
I don't remember if he did.
tell us if J. Cole ever did a cipher.
But they could, Dreamville with
That would be
JID and
dope.
those guys. Yeah,
would be
yeah,
dope.
yeah. They definitely could do one for sure.
That sounds like it should have existed.
J. Cole never did a cipher.
Yeah, I didn't
See,
think he did.
That's
But you know what
Kendrick,
else?
it was Kendrick.
But
Kendrick.
Yeah, TDE did a great one.
Yeah.
But you know what else? And I'm seeing this more and more as I climb this corporate ladder. A lot of the people in the roles of decision maker, they're not never going to name these people. They're just unaware. They're not really.
maybe.
They don't know.
Well, that's because they have those. It's a lot of people, like we always say, it's a lot of people that sit in these offices and these
And don't
positions and don't
really
know.
know.
They
Right.
just in these
I mean, yeah,
seats because
that's the age old.
Yeah, but
bullshit.
that's why it's time to change that.
Well, that's why I always applaud when the person in position that doesn't know just empowers somebody that he knows.
That's
Yeah.
what makes a good leader. When if
But
I don't know something,
Yeah.
hey, let
Yeah.
me bring in somebody that does.
I think they also probably bring in like young people, but then the young people are just going to put whatever they're listening to on SoundCloud in, and not necessarily like.
But a lot of the times, what it is too is if you do that, then people those companies start looking at you like, okay, so why do I have you here? So people are really just protecting their positions a lot with these companies. Like, if they don't know, they'd
course.
rather just act like they don't know or act like they do know and just put whoever in a cipher. And it's like, yeah, but no, that's not who people would want to see. But,
I like observing the different approaches that the different award shows take. Like the hip hop awards, they're framed as the hip hop awards. The focus used to be the ciphers, like Rory said. It's just about hip hop.
I kind of wish they went all the way hip hop though with it.
Well, they should.
Yeah, like just give in.
They should.
Yeah, maybe your ratings will go low, but you'll bring in people that typically wouldn't watch BET.
That's true.
Well, the Grammys are star driven, and they've had ratings issues. The VMAs, I feel like, are digitally driven. They focus on whatever is hot digitally. They put all the internet stars there, and they've had ratings issues.
I think it actually goes back to TV. Like people are just not consuming
That's what I was
TV.
gonna say.
Right.
TV is a. Let
Yeah.
me sit down and watch TV in a whole
It's
chunk of time.
everything's
at
gonna
a
fall
specific
when TV
time.
doesn't become the way you consume how you watch things,
Right.
and that just comes back to award shows.
At least in that scheduled format. Like you're not.
Yeah.
I never sit down and watch a show when it airs. You know what I mean? Like I watch TV shows, a lot of them, but never.
And I
the
think
time and
you're like
day.
most people.
Right. I watch it when I have time to watch it.
Is speaking of TV, off on a quick tangent. I keep seeing people post Making a Murderer 2. Is that out or coming out?
No,
Yeah.
they put the trailer out.
trailer.
I think at the end of the month, Savon.
Do people still care?
I certainly do.
I'll watch. Yeah.
Or is that like this latest season of El Chapo that nobody cared about?
No, I think
No,
people care
we're
about this
still
case.
interested in them making a murderer.
Oh,
It did?
well, then what I'm gonna watch?
Well, why do we still care if they're not going to let him out?
What?
I'd be curious to see how things developed.
y'all
Man,
y'all
he did
such
that
suckers, man. Yo, I can say niggas are easy to get, like
For sure.
humans.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Duh.
super
It don't-
easy.
It don't take much.
No,
Nah.
you just cracked that code.
But what's going to develop?
Nothing.
Didn't they take the kid? Didn't the kid try to get?
And them niggas is freestyling.
Didn't he get out?
He got out.
I thought he got out too. Of course they
freestyling.
freestyling.
They freestyle. Oh, the kid had a brother that had a
No, the
bike.
kid. The kid.
He had a grudge against the guy.
No, the
Find
kid got
him.
out. I think the young kid, the son.
Either he's going to or is about to or did
Something.
some shit.
Some shit happened.
I don't know.
Man,
I'm tuning in. They got me. Crime dramas. I'm in.
me too,
guess.
but I'm off of that one. I saw enough. As soon as they went to the junkyard and found the car or whatever, I was like, all right, good. What's next? You know what else? I'll be the one to say it. This Is Us is moving a little slow.
Yeah,
This Is Us is
I
moving.
said I was gonna get into it this
Is
weekend.
your cry count lower than usual?
Yeah. Yeah, they focusing on shit that who gives a fuck. I don't care about Kate. I don't care.
Damn, what Kate did.
I just don't care about Kate. They ain't tell you how Jack died. It just ain't enough going on. The little what's up?
It's
Got
hard for
real
me to
creative
judge
with those names.
if it's going slow because I binge watched the first 2 seasons. You can never really tell when you start watching it in real time. It's like, is this slow
Yeah.
or did I just binge watch before?
Yeah, that's why I let it a few
You
episodes
can't really
build up.
anticipate.
So I
You
can
can't
get-
really anticipate shit when you watch something binge like
Right,
that was meant to not be binged.
right.
And I understand. Go ahead, Roy.
Because like you watched The Wire late, right?
Yes.
So you didn't get that like when we was waited, like when Bodie died, like the whole week we waited, and like how crazy that was.
Joe, you don't like The Wire. Was it you? Somebody that wasn't big on The Wire? Somebody?
I had my gripes with The Wire.
Okay.
Really?
I know it was somebody that
100%.
What were those
wasn't a fan
gripes?
of The Wire.
Season 2.
Oh, the
That's
docs
that's
is
everyone's
important, though, yeah.
that's everyone's gripe. If you had to pick a gripe with The Wire, it'd be season 2.
I didn't like the way a few niggas died in The Wire. But again, I'm
I think
aware
you're
that
not supposed to.
I'm aware that my gripes come as gripes of a nigga that just watched The Wire and didn't see it when it aired. That's
Yeah.
important.
Well, that's the point I was getting.
Not
at.
experiencing.
Yeah,
it.
I'd still top 3 for me.
I've watched The Wire like 6 times.
I understand the
You should
dilemma.
get out more.
Maybe.
Those are hour-long episodes too.
I think
That ain't
it's a
I
few
mean, it's
people.
been out for 15 years. Like,
Where do y'all rank The Wire on
Top
you know,
5.
I have it 1 or 2.
Hell
Top
no.
3.
I have
Are
it
you
1 or
kidding
2.
me?
Sopranos, Wire, Breaking Bad, maybe would be the 3.
probably.
Ever? Yeah, Wire got to be. I mean, my
Yeah,
top 5
Wire
for
has
sure.
to be top 3.
Top 5 for me.
It's one of the most well-watched shows ever.
Roy, you keep talking while I think if I want to
Peaky
challenge
Blinders.
you guys here.
Peaky Blinders,
Peaky Blinders
The Wire.
So we agree
Boardwalk
that
Empire.
Sopranos and
Sopranos.
Breaking Bad are better than The Wire, right?
I don't know if I
No,
agree.
I don't think Breaking Bad is better than The Wire. Sopranos.
It's so different.
Someone
Okay,
said
so
that
wait,
about
time out.
Sopranos, I'd be
All right,
cool with
see,
it.
I knew y'all was going to do that.
It's such a different show.
I know.
can't-
Would the consensus in America be that those
it's a-
two shows
well,
are
Breaking
better
Bad
than
is
The
a-
Wire?
Sopranos is the most.
Breaking
popular.
Bad is a
Yeah.
meth show, so that's gonna be like the consensus on that is a bigger audience for meth. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be a bigger
It's
show.
Okay,
much,
so let's just all
universal appeal. Yeah,
agree
that's
on
what
I
those.
think
Okay.
Sopranos is the biggest though.
I would say that
Yeah.
would be the
It
number one
doesn't
show.
matter. I'm just trying to challenge y'all. Shut the fuck up.
So what would you put in there?
We're
What would you-
answering
what are
your
you
challenge.
challenging?
No, we don't need to fight over that. So those are 2, right? See, and the next part is where I need your help because these are shows that I don't watch that I've just heard about. The Wire, Game of Thrones.
I'm not into dragons.
Neither
that,
am I.
That spit.
I watched Game of Thrones. It's dope, but
They're
it's
gonna
not,
kill
it's
us.
not on the same level.
By the way,
It's just violent.
I
Which is
don't
dope.
watch
The
Game of
Gots.
Neither do
Thrones.
I.
The Gots. That's the called. The Gots.
The Gots.
The Gotties.
don't. I've dissed Game of Thrones and had a.
I'm not dissing them. I
threatens,
do respect
like-
their community.
Yes, it's like wrestling.
don't
You
get
can't
the
say
nerds
shit
here.
about
Yeah.
it. Like,
But I
they'll
will
kill
say
you.
this: I watched a couple episodes. And
Nah,
I
don't try
do-
to clean it up.
No. But I do see how people can fall in love with that and really like get into that show. I get it. I understand it.
I mean, I do know the winter is coming, but that's as far
I
as
think
it
the
goes.
first 3 seasons survived off sex and violence. Like it's got
Well, that's always
pretty
good.
gratuitous sex and violence.
Sex and violence is where I'm from.
But the later seasons got better, like story wise. So I think it's pretty good. But it's not on the same level as M3. I don't think.
I think black people rank The Wire just too high. I do.
I'm white and I rate it.
The Wire was a
number
good- The
one.
Wire
yeah, I was
was a
gonna
great
say I
show.
think white people have it
Y'all
higher.
y'all was around niggas back then though. So
The Wire is a great show.
it is.
It's one of the best written shows ever, man. Like you can't debate that.
Yes, you
The
can.
writing is insane.
Yes, you can.
This
Oh,
is us
please.
might be have to be in that
Oh,
category for
what?
top 5 too.
I mean, it's only
I've
2
never
seasons.
even heard anybody say that shit. Rory
That
just
2
said.
seasons.
That
was
shit
crazy.
is, to be corny, that shit is a modern day Shakespeare play, The Wire. Like, that shit is the most well written show ever.
Yo, the
It's definitely up there,
The
for
characters
sure.
are so fucking
They're insane.
multifaceted.
And how
it's
everything
nuts.
connects is nuts.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The
You
Wire
might
was a
have to
great
watch
show.
it again, Joe.
Yeah.
You might be.
The Wire
you
was
might
a
have
great
missed
show.
something.
No, Joe just got a beef with what's the actor
Anything
from
that's popular?
Jersey? Yeah, that's nice. That's his man now.
Nah, Mike
but-
Williams, my nigga.
Yeah, now.
That's my guy.
Now.
Wait, y'all had static?
We didn't have no static.
Oh. I took a shot.
No, that's
I took a shot. My bad.
That's my man. All right, we was off on a television tangent.
Before, because I don't want to just diss the ciphers. Reason and Sean Smith did great. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
So people don't
Yeah,
think we
shout
hated
out to
all of
Sean, man. He definitely did his thing, man. I was proud.
Did they put them in a cipher with other, like each other?
Ye-
Hopefully, at least.
them. No, they were different
they weren't
ciphers.
in the
So
same
they were
cipher.
with like. Lils.
They dissed us. D-Ray and Brolic Mall and Black Me.
Brolic Mall. Black You was funny. It's always funny to see a black Rory.
It was pretty funny. Shout out to them.
I told you. They have accurate depictions of you guys. Rory's black. You skinny fat, but it could be Diesel and someone else's
skinny
eyes.
fat Joe.
No?
No,
Why you didn't laugh at that tweet that I sent to the group chat?
because it wasn't funny.
What was the tweet?
I don't know. Some girl was like, I'm off of the Joe Budden podcast, talk a little too much shit to have childbearing hips.
I must have missed that.
I don't know why she thinks that, but
Isn't that
whatever.
a compliment?
I mean, I don't know. Well, not when you don't have kids. I'm all over it.
Having hips.
I was
going
going to say something, but I'm with corporate now, so I can't really say what I want to say.
I don't even know if you're allowed to say that. So
I didn't say it though. I didn't
All
say
right.
it. I didn't say it.
all right, good. Well,
I
let's
didn't
get
say
off of
it.
this topic.
Yeah.
What's next?
Did you guys see Wayne's speech? That was touching. I saw that on YouTube.
Push. What are you talking about?
Was on all over the timeline.
I was with
gotta
you.
relax.
And you was there, nigga.
You gotta relax.
All right,
too.
come on. Well, Wayne came out with his mom and his daughter. That was great.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And all that we said, he looks healthier, more lucid. Like that just confirmed it for me.
Don't know what lucid means, but yeah,
In control.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy to see Wayne just back out and, visible again. Like that to me, because, he's just one of those fixtures in hip hop where it's just always good to see him in a good space and doing good. So, I mean, his speech was dope.
Yeah.
I watched I watched The Crown with I listened to it. I didn't even really watch it. I was listening to it.
Yeah, it was
with
good.
Elliot. That was dope. And it was something else I saw. He was sitting down with Odell Beckham and
Oh, Wayne
Yeah.
and Odell.
Was that on the shop?
When they was hating on Eli.
no, I don't know what that was on, but that even in that, like it
The
was just,
shop. Everything is the shop.
it was.
Yo, we
just good
kind of
to
got to
see Wayne
blame
back,
Joe
man.
for all this fucking content and people just talking. This is kind of your fault.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Might
it
be.
is.
Might be.
Yeah, it was
Why
it's a
everyone
good
got a
thing,
show
though.
now?
I like the trend. I want to hear people talk.
No, I like it for other reasons though, because I like it because people that aren't interested and can't really talk, it's just fun to watch them in front of a camera.
Oh, I feel like Maul just gave away the secret sauce.
No, not at all. You give away no secret.
See,
sauce.
that's why I don't never be mad at people just turning on the camera and talking.
No, I'm
Because
not mad at it at all.
There's a
I
trick
think
to
it's-
it.
Yeah, it is. It's,
Y'all gonna learn.
it's great
Well,
though
theirs
because
is much more edited and really programmed.
Rehearsed.
Yeah, like-
produced.
what I do like
Joe
about it
just
is
be going.
a lot of people. I do like to see the trend of a lot of people getting into wanting to have a show
Me too.
and producing a show and producing content. I like that. I'm gonna always salute that.
Samesies.
It might be some trash, but I just like
think-
the fact that people are picking up equipment and just trying some shit.
Right.
I
But
gotta
like
salute
everything,
that.
I think it's gonna get
That's
like
exactly how I learned to masturbate.
Yeah,
thanks,
picking up
Joe.
equipment and just doing shit.
And just trying shit.
How much equipment do you need to masturbate?
Shit, my first time?
Yeah,
I needed mad shit. Are you kidding me?
What?
Because I didn't know what was going on.
You didn't know what was going on. It was just you.
No, what?
in a video.
Y'all didn't think like y'all invented it?
I wasn't in my own place, or my mom's, or my dad's.
Where
was
were
out
you
in the
at when the
streets?
first time you
That
masturbated?
He was
location
outside?
shall remain anonymous. But I needed a whole masturbation kit.
Oh,
I needed
my
like a little
God.
warm rag, some
you
paper
are-
towels,
You are such a weirdo.
jergens, change your briefs.
Jergens? No. Jergens?
I was 11, man.
That's pretty advanced for 11.
Actually, I'm not. Was I 11?
No.
No, you weren't 11. You were 11 when you first masturbated? You are
No.
sicker than I thought you were. At 11, you were masturbating?
It was a mistake.
Putting Jergens,
Why did you have
putting
Jergens,
Jergens on your
extra pair of
balls
drawers?
That does not
in a
sound
warm
like,
rag?
That sounds like a
is not a
plan, dog.
mistake.
Okay.
You planned that.
All right, no,
you
you-
planned to be
That was
nasty with
premeditated.
yourself. You planned to touch yourself.
All
Like
of
that was your afternoon plan.
Yeah.
All of this is nasty.
Yeah, it is.
However, all right, I may have omitted some information.
Okay. Don't admit.
I'm talking about the same night. Two jerks. Pause. The first jerk, the first ever jerk was mistake jerk. I was supposed to be trying to go to sleep, and impoverished times. So I think I just had a blanket and I was sleeping on my stomach on a carpet. Oh, this is
That
about
sounds
to
like a
be
burn.
This is about to be.
That doesn't
Oh
sound
man. Oh shit. How did I let y'all trick me into telling these stories?
Yeah, you walked out on that limb already.
So
Keep
this
going.
is the time where Cinemax used to get freaky. So, but I didn't know
Shit,
what was
hold
going.
on. How you had Cinemax but had to sleep on the floor? That's bad priorities.
No, it was one of them weekends where you got it for free on this night.
Okay.
It was one of those.
we had like Spice by accident. It was like channel 76 on the black box with the red numbers. I don't think we ordered it. Like came by mistake after midnight, but it was like the real softcore shit. So I'd have it on mute, just like waiting to hear my mom's door opened, like a creep.
Y'all are disgusting. Just want y'all to know that.
I hate. You know what? You don't share any stories from adolescence with us.
Of course I do. I share a lot of stories with y'all.
Not many.
I mean,
but it's
I've
okay.
never humped
You
the carpet.
tell us
and
like
I've never,
hood tales of being like
Shit.
stuck in the projects with
I
bloods.
fucked the shit out of that carpet. I don't know what more I'm talking about.
That's insane.
So listen.
What type of carpet was it?
Oh, it was navy
Was it
blue.
a Persian rug?
Hopefully
It was plush.
Yeah,
little
nah,
furry kind.
You said it was plush.
I didn't have any burns or anything.
Okay.
So when the shit happened, it was like, what the fuck is this?
What is
I thought
this
you
feeling?
pissed on the
I
floor.
didn't know what happened. I have no idea. I just knew it was a mess around. So now I'm in somebody else's crib,
Yo,
tiptoeing around trying to
fucked someone
locate.
else's carpet?
Are
when
you
I-
still in contact with this person?
No way. You
ruining
think I would
carpets since
tell
you were
this
11
story?
years old.
yo, what is wrong with you, man?
Yo, you've really been clumsy man forever.
That's crazy. Now you fucked someone else's carpet.
How you bust by accident? What's just wrong
Chill,
with
I do
you?
that a lot to
Parks-
this day.
Parks is kind of funny. That was funny. You've been ruining carpets since 11 years old.
You have been though.
I heard him.
Apparently.
I heard what he said.
Okay, my bad.
So anyway, the second time, that's when I gathered my masturbation kit. I
Still
figured
very advanced. to
I
go.
needed mad shit after. I didn't know what happened just now.
Did you consult
Okay,
with
got you.
someone? Did you get like tips? Because that's a big step from accidentally nutting to then getting new drawers, Jergens. Like, that's some real advanced thinking.
I don't know.
Y'all would be sick, and y'all would really think I'm sick if I told you just how advanced I take this masturbation thing. Like
I
microwaves
think
shouldn't
we're
be
cool.
involved.
Jesus Christ.
You need the hot oil.
For
one
me,
of those dudes?
for me, I was romancing me.
You was getting to know
candles?
yourself. You was getting to know yourself a
No,
little
don't touch me.
better.
Don't touch me. This is not the time
Yo,
to touch.
I needed a little wine and dine.
Wind down yourself
I'm mad.
sometimes.
Don't just come and jerk me.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not that type of guy.
Went to the chicken spot.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, when shit go in the
Got the dinner
microwave,
box.
you about to get it cracking. You about to stretch that nut. You ever stretch the nut?
You have to stretch
That's
the
how I
nut.
got both my kids. Trying to stretch a nut.
I think that's how most of us is here.
Yeah, word. Because I know my dad wasn't planning properly.
Bunch of oops
Yeah.
babies.
You ever look at your parents in disgust? Like, oh, you didn't want me here. You had no idea I was even in you. You nasty fuck.
Yo, you are
What was
sick.
going on with y'all?
Oh my god.
All right, so it was just me sharing. All right, don't worry about it, you guys. Don't worry about it.
My
Anyway,
parents listen to this podcast.
I know.
Shit,
I've
mine
never,
too.
I've
I'm
never
on.
humped the carpet. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'll check out.
Never
with
humped
that.
the carpet?
he's never had
No.
carpet,
What
What about
though.
a pillow?
He's never had
A
carpet.
pillow?
Yeah, you had to hump something.
I've definitely
at some
done the
point.
pillow
That's the
before.
first step in
Yeah, the
No,
masturbation.
pillow.
I think I would think the first as a young kid, the first thing you hump is like a mattress.
Yeah, a pillow, mattress.
You had a mattress? Yo, this nigga was rich. This nigga was like Miss Dr. Scrooge.
Yes, Joe. I had a mattress.
There's certain conversations that you just could never have. Like me and my mom are very close and talk about everything. I'll never talk about like, yo, mom, when you just found like mad nut towels everywhere when I was a kid, like what did you think about that? That's how I didn't like clean
You
them
was
up
a
that
nasty white
properly.
boy.
Oh man.
Wait,
To save your
I
nut
threw them in a
towels?
hamper.
Why?
Wait, y'all never went in your parents' nasty drawer?
No. I hope to God they didn't have
Yo, in a minute, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start calling you niggas out as liars.
I've never found my mom's nasty drawer. I'm sorry.
You never found none you wasn't supposed to find from mom and dad?
Weed.
one. Yeah,
definitely
but it
am.
wasn't nasty shit.
All right,
You never found
something.
pornos
I
around?
found weed.
So y'all
Yeah,
never
porn shit,
found.
of course.
Yeah, that's a
So
nasty
you
drawer.
found something then?
I thought you was going deeper, not just come on. Porn. Of
No,
course
that
I-
was only my house.
My
nuts.
dad didn't hide them. They was around.
They was right next
I
to
didn't have
ET.
to search.
They was right next to the ET cassette.
Basically,
Your pops is wild.
ET.
Did you have Teddy Ruxpin? No, that was before you.
I did.
Nah, I didn't have to tell you, Russell.
Did you have Teddy Ruxpin?
They still have a Teddy Ruxpin in my hometown.
I don't think I
in
had
the
Teddy
parade.
Ruxpin.
I don't know what the fuck shit.
Yo.
The eyes be all goofy and shit.
I know my moms used to love me. All I ever wanted for Christmas was new Teddy Ruxpin tapes.
Word.
99 cents. Nigga, here, take 10 of these. Go upstairs and jam out stupid little kid songs.
Word.
Teddy Ruxpin.
You got one that you remember?
Not now.
Okay.
Not now. I used to know them all though. Every one.
Should we YouTube just like
I do
get
wish
your-
I could recite it for you.
I'm sure we get YouTube one to get your memory jogging.
I'm sure we can too. We won't though.
All right.
Get your memory jogging. Church shout. Shut up. I never want to hear anything about jogging from Rory in church socks. All right.
Because you're wearing joggers.
What else is important?
Nothing.
Not after that.
Oh, that's what.
Podcast over.
That's what I wanted to ask you guys. And this is not in lieu of that little condom conversation we had whenever we had it. The Durex. Y'all are pretty funny.
I saw something that they upgraded condom technology.
Yeah. Now they're putting out. Oh,
Self-lubricating condoms.
Well, I missed that window. I'm not going back.
Yeah,
I don't want to try that self-lubricating.
self-lubricating.
I don't know exactly what it means. I just saw it on a late night show, one of them shits.
I mean, how dry are these joints? Like,
I mean, I don't know. Condoms suck though, so they
Well,
should
how
up-
trash
they
is the
should
girl?
up-
That's
that
what I'm saying. That's
that
what
I
I meant
need
by
to
joint.
self-lubricating. I need a remote with my
If
condom.
you get some lube on the inside, you know what I mean?
Self-lubricating is crazy. I'm not. I'm
I
not
don't
messing
want
with that.
technology in my condom. I don't want a smart condom.
Yeah,
you never
nah.
did the vibrating joint
No.
vibrating condom
on the ring?
I've done the ring.
I've done the ring. Back when I did the condom thing.
Yeah.
Years ago.
The white boys are crazy.
Yeah.
These niggas definitely did the ass
I'm not
beads.
putting no ring.
You could so funny when Harrison laughed.
You can just tell when it's a
Yo,
nigga around
nah, not
that
the
like the ass beads.
Nah, not the
And
ass.
Parks from the 90s too.
not
Yeah,
the-
he did that
not
shit.
the ass beads.
Y'all are
bro.
nasty. Look at Rory in his phone now. Fuck is he texting? All right, wait, no, while
Don't
we on
expose
it,
me.
this is a whole mistake conversation.
Yo, how often do y'all clear y'all search history on your phone?
I don't even know how to do that. My laptop,
What?
I do a lot.
I use private mode.
Oh,
After my girl has seen everything.
What's
No,
the
'cause
point
that,
then?
That way you don't get the
Well, you
pop-ups
never
and
plan
all
on
that
your
shit.
girl seeing everything until she sees everything.
Like the articles, you've reached this amount of articles per month. You don't get that in private mode.
that
That
needs
shit
to
on private mode.
That needs to be discussed more. That might be one of the most frightening things
what?
ever. I mean, we always hear about men that hate women going in their phone, but you ever just wake up and your phone was floating over your eyes?
Yes.
Never had that happen.
Yes, the fuck you did.
Never,
It happened on Joe's couch.
never.
Oh yeah,
That shit was crazy.
To me?
to Rory.
No, to me.
Oh, I'm about to say I've
She was
never.
trying to wake. She was trying to open your phone. with your
Yo, all
face.
right, rookie mistake, right?
it was lit in my house that
I called the Uber. We've been drinking a little bit.
night. A lot of little bits.
That's weird.
I called the Uber.
And wait, let me just say, in Rory's defense, that was a really chill night we were having.
It was a great
We
night.
were having a great fucking time. Why do girlfriends always want to find shit when we're having it when the vibe is right?
That's a fact.
That's how it happens, bro.
Yeah, it's a good time to do it.
Yeah, but don't take advantage of the vibe. All right, go ahead, bro. I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, I called the Uber, and it was like one of those fucking shit is 12 minutes away shit. Like if it was 2 minutes away, this story never happens.
Right.
So I lay down
12
on the
minutes,
couch.
you fell asleep in
Uber
4.
nigga want to tell you when he dropping somebody else off too. That's
Word.
what make me mad. Yo, making a stop near you. You don't know what's near me, nigga. Get over here.
So I knock out with my phone on my chest by accident.
Normally a safe position.
No, should have been under my back.
Wait. Oh no, on your chest, not without your hand on
laying,
it.
I'm laying on my. I didn't mean to fall asleep. It was real rookie shit. Yeah, it was real.
How old were you back then?
I was like 24,
Do better,
5
King.
when this happened.
Do better, King.
No, it was some real. It was inexcusable for 24. So then I wake up with the phone floating over my eyes, and mind you, it's right there, so I can't see, and I'm waking up from a 3-minute drunk nap,
Right.
and then it goes from floating to then smacking me in the face,
Yikes.
and then screaming at the top of her lungs of who the fuck is so and so, and mind you. Thanks, Joe.
Little music bed.
Mind you, I didn't know who it was because I think I changed
Hey.
the name.
Wow.
What?
And
It's
I was
Louis.
yeah. And then I
Wait,
think
pause, because I want to crack on you with the hook.
oh, thanks.
That's all I needed.
So then, when you have to answer really quick and you're just awakened, you now have a red mark on your nose from a phone being thrown at you. I said, nah, my mans was texting from my phone and tried to go back to sleep. And that's when Joe came down to try to help me out.
He was your man's?
Joe was my mans that night.
He was about to be.
Yeah.
Not the man's that.
No, not
no.
the one that was texting for
Well,
me.
you should have been. That would have been
Joe,
a good friend thing.
that
to do.
wouldn't have flown.
No.
Joe
no.
not texting from my phone.
No one's texting for your phone, so let's
Nah, that's
Don't do that,
what I
Parks.
was gonna say.
Don't wait a second,
No, I was telling
Marlon
the
Parks.
truth.
Someone did text from his phone.
That's a fact.
Okay, my bad. I wasn't there, so clearly
Big-
I don't know what
big
I'm talking
fact.
He
about.
styles Joe now.
Okay.
That was Clay?
Yes.
I'd have smacked the shit out of Clay. Sam wasn't having it that night.
Track 3.
I'm not playing with y'all
All right, my bad.
today.
Oh, your theory was right, by the way, Joe. Offset and Takeoff both have solo projects coming out before January.
Yep.
Okay.
QC's on a little run over there. Quavo did an interview, said he still hates me.
Sounds about right.
Wait, I thought Quavo kind of liked you, and then Offset was like, nah, fuck that. I saw an interview, he was like, nah, I fuck with Joe, and then Offset was like, nah, I don't fuck with him.
All right, let me just be clear. I don't give a fuck who don't fuck with me, number one. And number two, them niggas got to purchase a sense of humor.
Purchase a sense of humor.
They got to. It's too serious about shit. Relax.
Yeah, I mean, y'all, they getting money, man. Lighten up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like when you getting money, when you get into it,
Yeah.
a lot of shit you should just look at it and be like, "What, fam? I'm eating salmon and grapes and shit and wine."
If I can buy my
girl.
girl without a license a Lamborghini truck,
Right.
I'm gonna smile a lot.
Yeah, I'm
My,
cool,
my
man.
girl who can't drive.
That's what I'm saying. I'm really smiling. Like
Yeah, it's like, man, I'm not. What we talking about?
that shit's gonna sit there.
We spending this money having fun, man.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
actually looking forward to Takeoff's solo project though.
Yeah,
Cause he can like kind of rap on the low.
He might shock niggas.
Yeah, I think his will probably be the best.
We'll see.
Yo, wait. Now that the awards aired and you did actually hear the Triple X verse,
Oh yeah,
let's revisit that briefly.
I still stand by what I said. I needed to hear it, but now that I heard it, yeah, fuck out of here, Vic Mensa. That was gross.
That was weird. Why are you battling a dead person?
That was gross.
Nigga's a fucking loser. That was a real loser move.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was bad. It was tasteless.
I thought
but
the empathy, the rollout to the empathy song made it even worse.
yeah, it was tasteless, and
What's that? He put out a song?
He put out a song like in recent events, like this is just what I want everyone to have, and then dropped a link for empathy, some horrible fucking popcorn song.
And the crazy thing about that is, wasn't Vic Mensa in some trouble for putting his hands on his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, I believe he admitted that he choked a young woman.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I mean, come on, man. I get what,
I
get what he's standing for. Don't get it wrong.
I guess people that run AA meetings are former alcoholics, but still, like,
Yeah, like I get what he's standing up for and what he's against. I understand that part, but again, with the whole Triple X thing, it's kind of like
yeah.
tasteless.
And I'm tired of fucking. And you guys know how I've felt about academics in the past few months. Can you rappers just stop saying his name? You look stupid. Like, I'm on Axe side with all this shit.
Who said his name now?
There were, in all 7 ciphers, someone had an academics bar to get at academics. Like, y'all gotta chill. It's stupid.
I'm not. I understand what you're saying. I'm not so mad at it only because Everyday Struggle was a huge show. Like, even as I listen to albums and I hear the puns and the similes, all this shit, I'm like, yo, the impact of that fucking show.
Yeah, it definitely was a big show.
It's still felt. So, I mean, if niggas want to try to flip a line or something, have a blast. I don't think so many people...
it wasn't really Everyday Struggle bars. It was just...
Dissing Ack?
Yeah, just dissing, straight up dissing Ack. And I was like, this is dumb. Like, can you guys stop doing this? It's getting repetitive and it's corny now.
Well, rappers are lazy now, so you know how that goes.
That's true.
The entire music business is lazy now.
Yeah,
That's true.
Agreed. I agree.
I was impressed with that Reason flip, and I'm not normally impressed with people flipping my name.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, Reason's different. And we didn't give his album enough credit. I really sat with that shit that's a phenomenal fucking album.
It was dope. We talked
Like
about
really,
it briefly,
really. I know Maul played one of the songs too, but that's a really, really good album.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard for a lyricist to keep attention with songs and beat selection the way that kid does.
Yeah.
Like that kid is nice.
There's
I
a
think he
few-
has a huge
there's-
future.
There's a few albums that we touched on briefly that I wish we could just do a longer dissertation on. I don't know why we don't though.
I think we should do that for the end of the year.
It's a good idea.
Tell me more.
We should do we should really talk about the albums that dropped this year.
Yeah, let's find a creative
Let's
way to
name
do it.
some of
Not
our
just
favorites.
like
Yeah, not the
a
same
year wrap
yeah,
up that
no.
everyone's gonna do.
Yeah, like let's all just pick like albums that we really liked, and really just get into them and why we like them, and what we think, what we see for the artist in the upcoming future.
Like a end of the year special.
Yeah,
Has TDE missed with signing an artist?
I don't know who they passed on or who they
No,
didn't
like
pass
signed.
on.
They signed them. I'm saying.
Oh no, the people that they
No.
have signed are great.
What
No.
what rap crew has ever done that? I mean, of course, their run's not done, but they have a significant amount of artists now.
Well, missed by whose standards? Ours, no. The music industry probably wouldn't say that they hit with Ab-Soul,
Fair,
but nobody else would say that.
Yeah, the music
Yeah.
industry would say that.
Ab is sick.
Ab-Soul
His
is
projects are
eclectic.
sick.
He's
Yeah.
sick. He makes unique, different music. He don't really give a fuck about none of that shit y'all talking about. He's just a different nigga,
Yeah.
and
They
I
even
think
put
that's
out a
why
dope
he's
soundtrack.
there.
That
Yeah,
soundtrack.
that Black Panther
That's what
That's
soundtrack.
a
made me like,
competitor
man.
for album of the year.
Yeah, that Black Panther soundtrack was
That shit was
retarded.
dope.
But I think it's I don't think it's by coincidence that they're so great and they're the last people to still do artist development.
That's true.
Yeah,
I do not think
says a lot.
I don't think that's coincidence at all.
yeah.
You're right.
And every time one of their artists start talking shit, I that's all I hear.
Yeah, they've been groomed.
They
Yeah.
and if I don't and if I don't want to use the word groomed, they have spent a lot of time around one another.
That's true.
Yeah. It shows.
Even if they just go on a tour just to see how things go and how the whole tour situation is, they spend a lot of time around each other. So it's like with such a superstar like Kendrick, who now like somebody like Reason being signed to that. Even if you just have him in the studio for a couple sessions with him, even if you go to a couple shows of Kendrick and stuff like that, you spend that time. That does so much for that artist. It gives them content to write about. It gives them, they have stage presence when they perform now. They
Right.
notice little things.
Well, plus, don't they like Kendrick was J-Rock's hype man, right? And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schoolboy was
Yeah.
Kendrick's hype man.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
they got a little
Yeah.
system. That's
Yeah.
it.
They're very patient. Like SZA, of course, took over the world last year. That was what 6 years, 7 years coming.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I was going to say it's also very telling that the only gripes that we've ever heard come out of that camp have to do with the artist's anxiety with releasing music.
Yeah.
And them saying
And
you're
that's
not
it.
ready.
And that's
And
it.
they're right.
I'll take that all day long.
For sure.
That will never die.
For sure.
We'll all be dead before that is dead.
Right.
So for that to be the only issue, shit. They're doing a phenomenal job over there. I don't even know how we ended up talking about this, but fucking round of applause.
Shout out TDE.
Yeah, well, we was talking about Reason and he signed the TD, so.
What albums are y'all waiting for?
What's coming?
Yeah, who hasn't dropped this year?
I don't care what's
This
coming
year
out.
has been a fucking barrage of releases.
This is going to be an annoying year-end wrap-up with outlets.
It's gonna take a long time. Just
No, somebody's supposed to be dropping an album that I'm waiting for one more. Oh, Ross. I'm waiting for him to announce his when he's putting his out.
And My Tai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Still,
Well, no, they put a date on that. No.
I think they did. Yeah.
they've been putting dates on it. I'll believe when I see it. Yo, you know what I will say about the
Dipset
streaming?
Thanksgiving. I'm excited for that.
Listen,
Are they putting out a Thanksgiving
Yeah,
project?
on Thanksgiving they're putting that
Is
out.
it gonna be
Wow.
Thanksgiving themed?
I don't know, but they've been shooting a bunch of videos. Like it's not like this is something they just talking
Oh, I
about.
saw the track list. Right? Didn't Jim Jones or someone put up a track list?
I didn't see a track list, but they've been pumping that
They
date.
can't be talking about hearing Cam rap about Thanksgiving is hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
oh wait, but let me clear that up. Hold on, let me clear that up because now that I see what's going on, Knicks lost by 2. Look at these idiots. Good, should have lost the other one. It's not a Thanksgiving album.
No, it's just called Dipset Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but it's not a Thanksgiving album. It's
It's just
it's
coming
important.
out around that
It's
time.
important to make that distinction, especially when Jim Jones FaceTimed me the other day.
Shout out to Dipset.
Who said, "Hey, the album is coming soon." That's the only reason that I.
Excited to hear it.
Headlining Duce Palooza DC tickets available now.
Nice plug, buddy.
Did you pay us for that plug? This nigga just dropping plugs. All right, so let's drop another plug. Here we go. BET is winning with this new reality series called Hustle in Brooklyn. It's got 9 young, ambitious men and women going for theirs in one of New York's toughest boroughs. If you thought the premiere was action-packed with that studio anniversary party scene, wait until you see Alicia try it with Ivy. Did you like the premiere? Post with the hashtag HustleNBK and let me know. Hustle in Brooklyn is all new next Tuesday at 10/9 Central on BET, and don't be surprised if you get hooked on it. There we go. That's the show that Rory tried out for.
That's what I tried out for?
Yeah, they threw you to the side.
That's what they did?
Didn't want to see you hustle in Brooklyn.
That's crazy.
And
imagine that.
Yeah, the judges would have got rid of you anyway.
It's not a judge-based show. You're confusing that with T.I.'s show.
No, judges would have been on there to get rid of you.
Okay, Joe.
Specifically for you.
Any updates on your show? I mean, since we're just going to talk about reality TV.
I didn't know it was time for an update.
I mean...
Oh, you're cracking on me.
No, of course not.
Which means, of course, yes.
I'm
of course.
just really interested in your progressions.
Love and Hip Hop New York debuts November 26th.
Oh, wow. I thought it was December.
Thanksgiving.
Or is
Right
that
back to
27th? Whatever Monday that
Somewhere
is,
around
if
there.
that's what Rory's asking me.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. Love and Hip Hop New York.
My couch is delivered the week after.
Well, it's fine. We can sit on the floor. Well, not your carpet, because I don't know what the fuck happens there. But we'll find some
Carpet is a weird
chairs.
place, bro.
Niggas ain't gonna sit on my carpet no more.
And don't ever tell me to take my shoes off when I go in your house.
Yeah, no.
my shoes are staying on.
Well, if you wear thicker socks and not those church socks, you
should be fine.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all want to talk about Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson breaking up? He's distraught somewhere.
I will say, I think everyone in the world knew this was coming except for Pete Davidson.
That's how it is when you pussy whipped.
Yeah, you can't see like
You don't see what's going
Through the
on.
whip. You don't see through the
And
whip.
Pete Davidson has been trying his best to let us know he's pussy whipped.
Yeah.
Fair.
Trying his best. No, he went on a grand tour to tell us. He did a whole press run.
The Pussy Whip Grand
Yes.
Tour?
I just what's funny, like looking at Ariana, and it's just like she's dated some guys I wouldn't like pin her with, like, or pair her with, like. It's just like
Her taste
really?
is kind of all over the place.
It's just like what?
Listen, I hear this song totally different. Fuck what you talking about.
You definitely need to turn
I'm
this off.
definitely
now. They're
putting
flagging
the
us for
lube-
this
the
in a
lube in
heartbeat.
the microwave
It's like the biggest song.
when this is on.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
This is a pretty
Did you
huge
say
song.
the microwave with God in the title? You're nasty.
Oh wait,
This
hold on.
album is great. Her album is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. But
Turn this off before they flag us.
All right, I gotta play the remix anyway.
Oh, great. Flag us for the remix.
You love the way I shoot you. You love the way I shoot you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a fan. And I feel it after midnight. The bullets that you can't find, my one. The engagement when done,
You follow this page for us?
believe God is a fan.
Wait, hold up, she about to kill this shit.
I don't wanna waste my guns, no.
You guys really have too much time on your hands to find shit like that. Like seriously.
Yo, do you know that I play
Please
this
tell
stuff?
me you played that
I
for
play
Remy.
all of this stuff around Remy. Yo, I love Remy.
Remy's great.
Remy is the best. Oh wait, hold up, man. Wait, I'm about to get into the whole set now.
I was gonna say you have to play more
Yeah,
of
I
the hits from
gotta
her.
play the hit as soon as
Get your
I.
phone
Play
together.
the hit.
I don't know what's going on.
I have to play the hit.
What is Remy's reaction to all that though?
None. That's how I know
She
she's a
don't crack a
hardcore killer. She don't care nothing about this shit.
How can you react? Like you can only look at that shit like, yo, what's wrong with people? Like somebody's really sitting at home
I would
recording this
laugh
shit,
at
looking at you know you have to laugh at it.
No,
No,
I-
but
no.
when I got past the laughing, I was like, yo, whoever's doing these shits is kind of nice.
Kind of nice.
Because you can't just spoof somebody and be like they're rhyming on
No,
it.
it definitely
You
does
gotta
it.
have real skill, you got a boot for that. If it's
Hold up. Hey.
Remy, ma, You can't buy a Remy gun and then be Remy. That's like a pregnant woman thinking she could drink Henny. You grow one butt chin, or you Jay Lenny. You wear a shower curtain, now you JC Penney. You gotta have real skill, you gotta boot for that. If it's over a stack, would you really shoot for that? Unlike a lot of these felons, whether whack or hot, at least I can say I killed everyone I shot. Put my blood, sweat, and tears into making my bail. Still every team's #1 pick in the jail. You could choose any planet, solar system, pick a sun. 22, AK, assault rifle, pick a gun, pick a gun. Bullet burns, bullet burns, bullet burns. Bullet burns, bullet burns, bullet burns.
But this is your shit.
Remy killed that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, it is.
That's crazy. She's playing you the exclusive. That State of the Culture, and you bringing them over here.
Yeah, Maul's still not feeling it. Trying to give him the exclusive. Do remember.
Do remember.
All right,
I wasted a good 45 minutes of my life on that page.
No,
I'm waiting for the next single.
Nah, my new favorite page on Instagram by far is that Funniest in Philly page, where them niggas act like they about to shoot, like they go to like random places, and they act like they getting into a fight with each other, and it's like it's people around them.
I don't see this ending well, by the way.
Yeah.
Word.
No, but it's the funniest shit in the world. Like, it's people around them, and they act like they get into a fight with each other, and then they just scream, watch out, like somebody got the gun. So everybody just gets up and start. And that goes back to what I was saying, Joe, how
really
people,
bad.
when people start running, everybody, like black people, once somebody run, everybody. It's the funniest page in the world, yo. Seriously.
Maul, that's very different from someone screaming, look out, he's got a gun.
That shit, but it's funny.
Yo, what is wrong with Maul?
No, but it's only funny because people really be like getting the fuck out of there, like trying to get out the way.
Maul, that's what they should do.
Nah, man, but it's funny though, man. That shit, I laugh at shit
everyone
like that.
hold
I'm
it
sorry.
down.
I'm sorry.
When
Shout out to
someone
that
says, yo, he
Funniest
has
in
a
Philly
gun.
page, man.
This nigga Maul is crazy.
That shit is funny. I like shit like that.
All right, I got you, buddy.
Till a cop is around.
No, the cops locked him up before though.
I'm sure.
Do y'all care that Aaron Hernandez's ex-fiance is dating like his old college teammate? I know that was random and has nothing to do with anything. But it's certain shit I would just be mad about while I'm dead.
Yeah.
While you're a tree.
Because
I mean,
I left you all my will money, and that's what you do.
What did you think about the
Move on.
What did you think about the movie Pearl Harbor? I believe that was the synopsis.
Well, she thought that, I mean,
Rory's funny sometimes. Man.
Pearl Harbor, that was a great movie though.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
I didn't even need the whole love story. Like,
Yeah, no. The movie itself was
that
great.
was actually all the wackest scenes.
Yo, how come y'all keep avoiding what I think has been a great topic that we've had for a few weeks and just ignored?
What's that, the moving?
Let's just
I moved in. I was talking about it. I was talking about it.
How come y'all?
I keep getting confused.
Because they don't, I mean, Parks has accepted it. Parks,
it's great.
Yeah, Parks is-
No, but I mentioned.
how do you have PTSD before it happens? What's that called? PTSD?
It's still
because that's what I have.
Pre-TSD.
Pre-TSD.
Rory shouldn't have any of these things.
Yeah,
If
I feel
anything,
like
his girl should feel like that moving in with his loser ass.
What did y'all think of? What y'all think of Daniel Caesar's new song?
We don't know. We don't know just yet. Let's stay on you guys. Listen, Rory
I thought it was great that Rihanna
Parks.
took that stance with the NFL.
Rory Parks and Savon, right, are transitioning.
Wait, is this into the Young Buck topic that we're talking about?
No, Rory, stop being nasty, man. I never want to say the name Young Buck. Not together anymore. It's got to be a period after Young. Start a new sentence. Put an S on Bucks.
It has to be someone
Talk
named
about
Buck
money.
that is now young.
I'm never saying Young Buck. What the hell is Young Buck doing?
Bucking.
Living his best
Wait,
life.
I just asked y'all niggas a few weeks ago if y'all ever had to act out the lie or save yourself from, sometimes you have. This was a bad case of dying with the lie.
I don't think he was dying.
He wasn't trying to die with the lie.
By the way, how
come
many
niggas that date-
times is Young Buck gonna get caught on the phone recording?
that's the part I don't understand.
This happens to Young Buck very often.
That's the part I don't. But further than
Stop
that.
talking on the phone, Young Buck. Go
Yeah,
see
like-
these people in person.
Yeah, it's not. But not even. It's just like, yo, who gives a fuck?
His whole career, there's always someone taping him on the phone.
I think he's making it worse by the phone calls coming out.
Oh, well, obviously he didn't hold his end of the bargain.
Men that are attracted to transsexuals should just say it.
Tread lightly. Okay.
No, I'm saying
you. No,
saying they should just say it, because when you try, that's the one line that when you try to die with that line, we've seen it a few times in the legendary Mr. C. He tried to die with the lie, then some shit popped up. Now,
and then no one cared.
Yeah, it's 2018.
We all love Mr.
No
C.
one cares.
well, nobody cares if you just like what you like. You just like what you like.
Right.
That's what I was
Ain't none of
just
my
saying.
fucking business what you like.
Right.
That's what I was just saying about that whole
If
situation.
you're into like carpets and microwaves, that's your business. You still my man.
Nobody cares. People fake care for like a day, and after that, it's kind of like
I
whatever.
never cared about any of that shit.
But no, that's when people fake care. They don't care. But he's making it worse by these recordings coming out, because it's kind of like we keep being reminded. It's kind of like Young Buck. We heard it the first time. People forgot about it.
But
like,
time out.
It's over.
Time out. But did y'all hear the recordings? Because
Unfortunately.
Shorty sounded unbothered.
Yeah.
She was unfazed.
But her thing was, she was kind of like, it's already out there. Like,
He was very aggressive
he
and
wanted
threatening.
her to make a statement.
No, I'm staying on the phone right now till you erase it. No, I'm not doing that now.
and she said she had to be to work. It's like, how long does it take to delete a tweet or video or a post? Like, that literally takes like 10 seconds.
That's just a dub I'm not taking. The transsexual dub.
Listen, he wanted it down. He wanted the post down.
Nigga, you was down.
Yeah, but he wanted the post down also.
It's too much down.
It doesn't matter, man. Just it's
a lot down. No, we're only laughing because he lied about it. That's all.
Yeah, people
You
really
making
don't
me
care.
nervous with your nervousness.
People
like, I'm
don't give a
cool.
fuck. People don't give a fuck.
Yeah, go
Just,
ahead.
yeah, you like what you like.
Do what you do with your things.
Yeah, it's like whatever, man. Nobody gives a fuck.
You think
I don't give a fuck even if the way you fuck women. I don't care at all about any of your sexual life.
Yeah, what you do with
I don't care what none of these dudes doing.
Your joint is up
Yeah,
to
like
you.
I've never, whatever. Like, do your thing. Like, it's not affecting me.
Right.
That's just me. I understand why he might feel like it does more harm for him, his image and all of that. But
Well, why did
it
you
really
judge
doesn't,
us with the
though.
beads then?
Because I know y'all. I can judge y'all. I can judge y'all. It's different.
These niggas is freaky white boys. Listen, I know we walking a little line in.
For sure.
These two niggas are freaky white boys.
Sure.
They are.
Already,
100.
you know, I know.
It
Yeah.
comes with the pigment.
Yeah, it does.
It's true.
Wait, back to transitioning.
We didn't choose this life. This life chose us.
That's true.
Are any fears from the three of you gentlemen having to move in with your significant other?
It's great. So far, so good.
I need a significant other first.
Well, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, you said the three of you gentlemen.
Savon, Parks, and Rory, the three men transitioning into that.
I keep forgetting
this
Park.
new
I
place.
mean, Savon is in that.
He's trying to get out of it.
Stay strong,
Fuck,
bro.
well,
Stay
speak for
strong.
yourselves.
You can do it, King.
The only thing for me is I do like 70% of my work out of my house. So figuring out how to make that work is the only hard part.
Got to tell your girl to get out.
70% of the time.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just gotta adjust my hours for her work hours.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I understand.
Oh, all right, King.
Got it all mapped out, huh?
Yeah, I think.
I suppose. I'm an only child. That's
So
one
far,
of the
so
nervous
good.
shit.
Wait till she start like really acting like she loves you. Like
She does act
like
like she
wanting
loves
to be
me.
around you and
She
shit.
does. A
Oh,
lot.
God, isn't that annoying?
She's really good at just being like, "Oh, he's working. I'm gonna go over here and read
You
a
hear
book or
Parks
something."
trying to not get in trouble?
No, I'm dead serious. She's
We're
great.
trying to make shut up.
Wait, is she in the other room right
She
now?
is. Yeah, she's reading. I'm joking. She's not.
Yeah, I was about to be really freaked out at Parks' girl reading a book. Like, there was nothing.
While we're talking about
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, there was nothing to be concerned about there. All right,
what
so
is she reading?
you guys don't want to have fun with this whole transitioning topic, so we can leave. Parks keeps ironing his beard with his hand.
I'm just being quiet.
Savon's Googling nothing. Like, yeah, we're done. We'll get off of this. What else is going on? We left Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. I guess y'all don't care about that.
I mean, listen,
What do y'all care about
Pete,
the rumor?
I hope everything's okay.
What do y'all care about the rumor about Pete Davidson allegedly sending Mac Miller?
I heard that was deaded pretty quick. That was not true.
Okay,
is that
thank
true?
God. Thank God.
Good. Because that would be some really
And
loser shit to do.
Yeah,
Who do we think
And
Ariana
Pete-
ends up with next?
you.
That would be great.
You would like that?
Ariana's cute.
Could you get like a get on the podcast?
Maul is the nigga that like all the tinies, the tiny girls.
I like all girls. I've dated bigums. I've dated slimums.
Slim 'em.
Biggest girl you dated?
Her weight?
Yes. Not, What else are we judging?
Height,
This
I
one?
mean,
Yeah.
6'5".
She was tall and thick, so she was close to
Nigga was dating
200.
somebody from
Dating
Sparks.
Yeah, she was tall and thick.
Nigga was
How
dating-
tall?
5'11".
That's tall.
Yeah, for a girl, that's tall. Yeah,
Yeah, super
5'11" and thick.
Y'all ever squared up?
No,
Knock your fucking ass out.
no, never. I'm not squaring up with a female.
Was her reach farther than yours?
Definitely.
Like, did you have to back up a little bit? Because you know how sometimes if someone has a wild reach, you gotta.
A chick,
I've never been in
gotta
that
play that.
situation.
chick
yo.
definitely. You've never been in any situation.
I've never, like a woman.
Sorry.
I've never been in a like a
I'm not
physical
gonna hold you.
altercation with a
Those
woman
little
like that.
spoon moments must have been awesome.
Those sound like great little spoon moments.
What? The 6 foot.
Mo, you
200
was the little
Yo,
spoon.
you're-
I don't
with
think.
shorty.
with her. No. I
What?
don't think I was ever with a little spoon.
That's the
All
time
right.
to be the little spoon.
Forget it.
No.
Forget it.
No,
Forget
not
it.
with her.
You missed out. That's a
No,
That's
no.
prime.
That sounds
little
like a
spoon.
nice cocoon.
Mo, how did you grow up? Like, what happened in your house?
What do you mean?
Why-
Because
why
I
you
wasn't
get little spoon
because I
by the-
wasn't
by the big
because I
girl?
wasn't the little spoon with one girl I dated.
Yeah.
With the
Now you
girl
wanna know
that
how I grew up?
It was
What the fuck is he
best
talking
big spoon
about?
Ever.
What are you talking about?
you should have been the little spoon. though.
Word.
Not with her. No.
You might want to.
It wasn't that type of
Hey,
situation.
big head.
You think you have too much pride, Mo?
Do I have too much pride?
That's what I said.
To be
No.
a little spoon?
No,
no.
just period.
Oh, okay.
No. Not at all. I have pride. Yeah, I think every man has pride.
Sure.
I don't have too much though.
I didn't ask about every man. I just asked about you.
Yeah, no, I don't have too much pride. I have pride though. I'm very prideful.
What characteristics of yours do you think get in?
This is not a
Get
mall
in- get in
interview.
your own way.
You're not interviewing me.
I'm not.
I know. So don't ask me no more questions. You reach your limit for the day. Keep
That was his
asking me
21st question?
Yeah,
Wait, I can't even
keep asking me questions. for.
It was 2 questions.
That's it. Yeah, that's your max.
All right.
Fuck you mean, nigga?
That's your max.
Niggas is only allowed to ask me 2 questions a day.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
it.
I was
nigga.
a better friend than the
Nah,
2-question
dude.
max.
Two. You get 2.
We've been on the same team,
I
so
know.
that should be 3.
You get 2. That's it. You got
All
your
right.
2.
All right,
Call
I'm
me
outta-
tomorrow.
I'm out of here, man.
Text me tomorrow, nigga.
I'm out of here. Fine. All right. What else is going on?
Have you guys ever stayed with a chick because you had nowhere to go?
No.
No.
But I've almost been there.
Y'all
I've
are
almost
trash.
been there.
I'm doing that
Y'all
now.
didn't live.
Yo, dog. Yo, you gotta fucking relax,
Yeah.
man.
I don't want to see you die
You-
like this.
You gotta go home
Word.
after this.
I
And
don't
be the
have,
little spoon.
I don't have anywhere
You got to
to
go be the
I
little
don't have
spoon.
anywhere else to go.
I'm telling you, I'm trapped.
You are fucking sick, man. You are a sick.
But if one of y'all talk, it'll seem less sick.
No, no,
Nobody-
No, I
You
want
gonna
you
let
to
that
die.
breathe. You open that bottle,
I want
let
the
that
silence
wine
to happen.
breathe, nigga. Nah, fuck that, nigga.
Well, anyways, I want to shout out. I want to shout out the
whatever.
king.
Oh, now you want to shout some shit out,
Yeah,
huh?
I want to shout out the King Dave East for when times got rough. Held it down.
He was staying at some
and
chick crib.
just found a chick,
Swag.
became the little spoon,
Swag.
and had a bed to
Dave
sleep
East
in.
cannot be the little
He's pretty
spoon.
tall. Well, no, I'm tall too. I've been the little spoon. We're about the same height.
That's a wild spoon. Yo,
Some nuts cutlery.
that's the big ass spoon that you just put back in the drawer because it's gonna capture
is-
too much
what
shit.
is this
No use
Like,
for that.
yeah, I don't need this one yet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not.
That's for like 3 boxes of rice. I don't
Yeah.
need that spoon.
What size bed was Parks the little spoon in? What's a full?
I've probably been a little spoon in a full
This
before.
nigga
Yeah, for
is
sure.
crazy.
Parks, you go to college?
Yeah, but no,
Did you
I didn't,
dorm?
I didn't dorm though. No.
Oh, okay. Yo, I used to wonder how the basketball players, because in college they give you like the weirdest shaped small bed ever.
Twins.
And it'd be like 6'9" motherfuckers walking around campus, and I'm like,
That's
dog,
crazy.
I'm uncomfortable on that bed.
Yeah, I couldn't do the dorm life, man. I had already been smoking weed in my house since I was 14 years old. I wasn't about to live in a dorm.
I'm
What?
uncomfortable.
That's where people smoke weed.
I'm uncomfortable with Rory thinking about the basketball players' beds.
Yeah, I thought we were just having a conversation on how progressive we were as thinkers. I thought this was a safe space to be in amongst my friends.
Nah,
True,
get your shit off. Go ahead.
All right, back to Davies. Back to Davies. And I'll generalize this a bit.
That's king shit, man.
What have you guys used women for?
Car.
Outside.
Absolutely,
there we
car.
go. There we go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Have you
first
used
on the
her
list.
car to see other women?
That's swag.
Probably.
That's
yeah.
super
Probably in a
swag.
previous
done,
life.
I've done it.
Yeah, probably in a previous
Back
life.
when I was scum.
Right. Money.
Income
Yeah.
tax. Yeah.
Yeah.
Income tax.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one. You claim someone's kid?
Yeah,
Swag.
gotta do that. discount at the stores.
When did you pay taxes?
Yeah, discount at the stores.
When the Connect tried to raise the interest.
You asked him if you can write this off.
Whoa. Mo, what you did? Yo, you taxing me, Duke.
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
No, we understand.
I know.
You 1099 to work?
Listen,
No.
Harlem niggas with snakeskin Air Maxes.
What?
They 1099 to work?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's the type.
Now you definitely gotta use chicks for their discount at their stores that they work at.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's a fact.
absolutely.
That might be number one on the list. Actually,
Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna be in trouble once all these other movements start. Like once the women really get together and see,
Shut down the Timberland Connect.
and see what men have really been thinking and doing.
buddy passes, flight passes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a fact. Oh, speaking of king shit, this
Big
is a good.
facts.
This is a good transition.
Brittany
Can we,
Renner.
can we get an applause for the king, Colin Kaepernick?
100%. Flourish King.
That's king behavior right there.
Black men don't cheat, and black men don't pay for the flight. And talk about it because we do pay for flights sometimes.
And then smash and then ghost you.
I don't want to say too much about Brittany, man.
Why not?
Why? She said.
I just
she
don't.
said enough.
Yeah, she said everything.
It's
Put
okay.
it all out there?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna. I'll be honest. I'm a
What,
bit.
what were you, Frank, in the book or something?
Oh, shit. She got a book?
That's what I'm talking about. My bad, Joe.
All of them have books.
She definitely did her
No, they all
superhead
got
shit.
clothes and...
But for those that don't know,
I'm not Frank.
oh, that was a joke. Joe is not.
For those that don't know.
Joe is not Smash Brittany Renner.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
For those that don't know, she put out a book, and in the book she mentioned a transition with Colin Kaepernick, where she was like, "Oh, you want to come fly me out to see you?" And he's like, "Nah, I gotta see if like you really want me for me." So she saved up all this money, flew herself out there.
Saved up?
He
You
killed.
had to save up for the
He
250?
killed, and then said, "Yo." When she said, "So what is this gonna be?" He said, "It's gonna be what it's gonna be," and then never talked to her again.
That's one of my lines.
It is gonna be what it's gonna be, though.
It's always gonna be what
He
it's
took
gonna
that out
be.
of my
sure.
book. That was out my book.
You think you read your book?
Yeah, he read my book.
What else is in your book?
Chill. Buy the book. Buy the
No.
book.
Mall book is
My
in.
shit is on audio book now too.
Who's reading it?
Mall.
If it's more reading, I'm buying it. Because that one little read he did.
Me. We can talk about your read.
No, you did that already.
Oh, okay.
You've
My
been
bad.
talking
I
about
did.
my reads since I started doing reads.
Right. Then no, this last one you did was good though. You're getting better.
Thank you, Mo.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
There was some conviction in that
I'd
one.
be shocked on State of the Culture how you just hit that teleprompter like that. You know what I mean?
Thanks, you guys.
But one day we're gonna have a real talk about Joe and State of the Culture. Not today.
We've left
The
it alone.
wardrobes?
Fuck the wardrobe. Joe's gonna always not know how to dress. I ain't gotta talk about that. We just gotta talk about him on State of the Culture. State of the Culture Joe is sick. That's a sick ass dude up there, man. I'm telling you,
Don't say up there.
yo, his walk off from the close up. I be wanting to throw something at this nigga like, yo, who do you think you are, man?
Walking off.
Who does he think? Yo, he's. I just hate that
Oh, wait,
shit.
I can't walk off?
No, not like you do. You be walking off like you just killed that shit.
Yeah.
But you didn't kill it though. Then go sit down and have a conversation. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. I hate that
I can't
shit.
sit down and talk
No,
after that?
nigga, not after the close up, walk off, sit down. Like what?
I'll be in my little
Nah,
bag.
man, I hate that. That's a nasty.
Ready for a
bag.
combo.
Yeah, nah, I hate
And,
that.
Yeah.
and he'd be hitting that shit like in Armageddon when the news anchor was saying the world was gonna end. He'd be like, "Did Jacquees steal LMA's song? Find out next." I'm like, dog, it's
We
not
already
that serious.
found out. We already
It's not
found
that
out.
serious.
No more.
Find out next.
Mo,
We
you gonna-
know
You
gotta tune
already.
in.
No.
You gotta tune in.
No, find out next.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Mondays hit.
We know already.
We
This is
do.
the
We
plug.
know when you know. We know.
I know, but I'm going to tell y'all again after this commercial break, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Come on, man. What y'all playing around? What else is happening?
In the world of sports and entertainment.
Here's a little interesting tidbit that I learned on the news this week. Last weekend was the first weekend in New York that nobody died
Yeah.
the whole weekend. And
No.
From
No,
no
no,
gunshot.
no
from gun
shootings.
violence.
Yes.
That's what I mean,
Right.
from gun violence.
That's
Some-
awesome.
Some nigga in the Bronx ruined that Sunday morning. Monday morning, bright and early. As soon as it was midnight.
No, as soon as niggas made the announcement, he's like, "What? New York slipping?
We pussy out here?
New York slipping? We pussy? Like, nah, baby. Somebody gotta let it off.
Yeah, I'm going to kill this nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this nigga today, nigga. We're gonna end this
while the
streak
heat
right
is
now.
off.
Yeah, we're gonna end this streak right now.
The
Bet 2
streak.
niggas die next weekend.
The streak is always funny.
But that was good to hear though, man. Like
For sure.
it's just some type of good news. Like for once.
It's always funny when the killer don't want to kill you just yet because it's hot outside. So, but you know a nigga looking for you to kill you. So,
Fortunately, I've never been in that shit.
Yeah, thank God I've never been on that side of the gun.
nobody ever tried to kill y'all?
No.
Y'all just been
Not to my
walking around
knowledge,
breathing carefree.
Yes.
It's been a nice life.
No worries.
It's pretty
No.
cool.
Wow.
Not of getting killed. Worries, yes, but not of getting killed.
Niggas definitely
intentionally.
tried to kill Maul before.
No,
No?
never.
No,
Why?
Maul's pretty cool, man.
Why would somebody try to kill me?
I've definitely been in situations
I hope
where I could've
nobody
been a
tried to kill me.
Someone
bystander.
pull out the gun, he crack a joke, and you know what I mean? Keep it moving.
No, somebody pull out
Maul's
a
gonna
gun,
laugh
I'm
the
gone.
gat out his
Yeah,
hand.
absolutely.
Can I ask y'all a question that I shouldn't ask?
Sure.
Probably not, but go ahead.
And I won't go too much further on this, but I just want to know what you guys think because Savon and I had a conversation earlier in the week, and he was blown away. So was Ian too. But if one person in this room right now had to fit the profile of a terrorist,
You.
who would it be?
You.
Maul, your answer?
If one person in this room right now had to fit the profile of a terrorist, who would it be?
I'm racist, so I'm gonna say Erickson just because of the beard.
The profile of a terrorist? I would say
And he's not racist, by the way.
I apologize.
You make really bad jokes at really bad times.
one of the white boys.
Fair.
Damn.
That's fair. I'll wear it.
Erickson?
See?
Erickson
See?
says him. Savon? Well, me and you had to talk, so it's not fair.
Oh well, who were your picks, guys?
Word.
Shady motherfuckers.
Well, you didn't have a pick, so who was your pick? Who would you pick? Even though you have all my information now, and I picked Rory.
I'm not mad at that.
Cool.
Yeah, you did.
He
say
kind of
that.
looks like Timothy McVeigh on the low.
You look like Michael Rappaport.
That's a
in,
fact.
Whatchamacallit, so.
Rory looks like every white dude with a beard.
I know.
Yeah.
And I wish he would stop dyeing his beard.
dyeing my beard.
Dye your beard, bro.
Listen,
this is a just
This is
for
the
men
narrative
household.
that we're starting now.
Black was wearing a wig. You dye your beard. I don't know what's going on in the streets. Why is that the streets?
Man, yo, they was doing that.
That's the nasty streets that you're in. When they say Rory's dyeing his beard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're-
They still doing that thing in Jersey City, man. I was in the barbershop today. This guy had a cool gray beard. Like, he looked like a really cool old guy. They brought out that, what's the shit called?
Beijing.
Oh, man.
I can't wait
He
to have
looked
some
he
grace
looked
in the beard.
nuts when he left.
He had oxtail sauce all on his face.
God. just one rainstorm, and it looked like it was over.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the Beijing.
No, he looked great. He looked like a cool old guy.
Right.
And then he just looked he
Nah,
just
he
like
wanted- he
a
wanted to
nuts
look
old
young.
guy.
When they do
He
that,
didn't
they
look
want to look
younger.
young so they can go hang out at the club still.
I'm looking forward to the salt and pepper. Let me get salt and peppered up.
Yo, Parks
I'll
with
have the
salt and
ketchup
pepper
and
is
salt.
wild.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because he still got the dusty brown. So
Yeah.
he's a long way
Yeah,
from
you throw a
salt
little-
or pepper.
He's closer to cinnamon.
Yeah, like a old garlic.
Rust.
Old garlic.
Yeah, it's like 5 years old.
Little Mrs. Dash.
The shit that you leave at the bottom of the fridge
At
by
least give me
accident.
roasted garlic,
Mrs.
damn.
Dash.
Mrs.
Big
Dash.
Old Bay beard.
Yeah, Lowry. A little bit of
That shit is Old Bay.
a little bit of Lowry's.
That's crazy.
All right, I was about to get into something important. Don't say a word, Rory. What were we just talking about before we went? Oh, Beijing. Yo, the barber dudes really think they kill it though when they add the Beijing.
Because they get to draw.
Well, that and because
It's like paint by numbers. It's very exciting.
the client is usually happy with the Beijing. It takes a different type of dude to sit down and just like request that.
There was two. Yo,
Jose was putting that shit on my beard when I was on Love and Hip Hop, and I wasn't asking for it. Nor did I
Well, you
really
could
know
stop
how
him.
it looked until I watched Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, that shit was kind of terrible.
Fam,
You ever seen a Sharpie?
everything about me, I hate myself. Like today is the only day. Like it's like recently I started to love me.
I took that long for the Beijing to wash out of your soul.
Fam, man. Jose, niggas used to put the Beijing on me.
Beijing was hiding the scars.
And I used to go hit the club and sweat a little bit, not even know it was running down my fucking.
Holy shit!
Like, what's happening? Bitch, like, yo, why is your face bleeding? Like
Black.
You got black. You got black.
Yo, you have a different type of drip,
blood.
dude. Your drip is crazy.
Yeah, for real, it was. Thanks a lot,
nasty.
Jose. Well, there'll be no Beijing this Love and Hip Hop trip.
Good.
Yeah, it is good.
No vest either.
I think I might try to kill him with a vest
I think you need
again.
to do
Nah,
one
see,
for
pointy
nostalgic
shoes. Pointy
purposes.
shoes is your swag this year.
Like, you know how there's like fake, like Love and Hip Hop fans, but like for the real hardcore,
You gotta sneak one in.
underground Love and Hip Hop fans, like you need to just bring the vest back.
Nah, he's got
Like, you know the way Mook put the do-rag back on?
Yeah, I
like
got
Joe
Joe
got to put
twisted.
the vest back
he got
on.
the elf shoe swag.
Joe gonna have a turtleneck on with a fucking cardigan.
With some
That
elf
sounds right.
With some elf shoes.
I know you.
I think I just
You
wore
don't-
that on State of the Culture today.
He definitely did. He definitely
You did not wear
With like
turtleneck.
Yes, I did.
Like a Janelle Monáe
a
hat.
raspberry
Cars.
mock neck. Wait, he was killing
I'm a snuff
Janelle
box.
Monáe swag?
and Rory. I think I'll fight them both.
Yo, who are they turning you into over there?
Puff.
The turtle.
Nah, Puff never wore no hat like that, man.
Puff is definitely wearing some hats.
wear a hat like
But Puff can do things the
Joe
rest of
want
us
to be
can't.
so old, so bad, yo. You want to dress like Frank Sinatra on a Vegas strip?
No, that's a good look.
No, it's not.
I would like
Frank
to dress
Sinatra,
like Frank
the
Sinatra.
skin tie.
Not when you're 38.
Nah, you can wear the Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra never had no.
Ma, how should I dress? Let me hear this from you.
Not turtlenecks and cardigans
I
and
know.
brim hats and loafers with your pants above your
No,
ankles.
they had Yankee logos on them.
I have so many theories for people that answer questions with the not.
But it's true though.
All right, but can you answer the question that I asked?
You just dress a lot older.
He's
than
still
what
not
you are.
answering the question.
Like I
What
don't,
would you like
I don't,
to see me in?
Simple.
No,
Joe.
you don't have to. You just dress like a much older person. Like you dress like a cool grandfather. You know what I mean? Like it's like you dress a lot older than what you are. Like people don't that's why when you say you're 38, people don't believe you. Because you just like as soon as you get the opportunity to get into your fashion bag, you go like to the 47-year-old section. It's like fam, you
That's a wild section.
close to like 50. Like it's like
Okay,
how
so
you dressing?
maybe I'm asking the wrong question. How should a 38-year-old man dress?
Simple.
You could wear nice denim with.
Because some people would say that you dress too young. That's why I'm asking.
I wear little bit of everything though. Like I wear denims, joggers. I don't wear too many slacks, and I don't wear the high water like dress pants.
Well, in your field, they don't call for slacks unless you ghost.
These are practical. Those pockets.
Unless you got to go to
The
court.
clips.
Yeah, like I don't really like it's. I wear different
You're
shit.
free.
but-
You all kind. You do got a lot of pockets
That's
going
practical,
on.
man.
You
You got
pocket.
the- you can put the clip right
You
there.
pocketing me down
I'm
right
just
now.
saying, yeah, like those are
Yeah.
very efficient corner pants.
Yeah. I'm staying in my pocket. I'm in a certain type of
I
pocket
miss
today.
pockets.
No,
I
it's-
miss pockets.
Isn't-
And
Yeah.
the loops.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Do you ever put something right here? Like, what
Yeah,
the fuck
the
is this
fucking-
pocket?
Nah,
The
these,
clip.
this is just
Yeah,
that's
that's-
there.
That's to throw the cops off.
That's the drip pocket.
Yeah, we ain't gonna put nothing in these. You
no,
gotta
I
leave
feel
these
you.
alone. Let's act like these ain't even there. You ain't
True.
see these.
Did anybody listen to Future and Juice WRLD's project?
Not yet.
I heard like 4 joints off of there.
I listened to
He
some.
actually raps better than all I heard was the Lucid Dreams track.
Right.
But he actually raps better than I
I
thought he
liked
did.
his. He put out a dope. His album was dope. I liked it.
Yeah, he definitely raps a lot better
Juice
than I
WRLD.
was expecting. I wasn't expecting him to sound like that. Like he actually can rap.
His album was alright.
Yeah.
All right, let's stay on music. Anybody hype for the new Tory Lanez album coming?
I thought it came already.
Did it?
Oh, came out today.
I thought so.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
People talking about it.
I didn't see it, and I definitely clicked see all.
Oh, I don't know.
I
just
don't think
didn't-
it's out yet.
I just didn't like how he typed out the track list the way chicks used to do their away messages on AIM with like the uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase. That bothered me a bit.
Turn the E into the 3.
Yes.
Yeah, kids are doing whatever they want with words. They spell them however they want,
put a
pronouncing
V
them
for
how they
A.
want. Yeah, shit is crazy.
Yeah, because we're not controlled like y'all generation.
That's true.
Makes a lot of sense.
If it's dope, I'll be
Good point,
excited
buddy.
to hear it. I'm not like, you know what I mean?
I like Tory's last album.
I like Tory. Next week.
Next week.
Okay.
A lot of shit came out this week, though. On the low.
Why did I see people on Instagram already putting it in the trash? Maybe
What,
they were
the
just
Tory
saying it was
shit?
going to be bad. Yeah.
I don't have high hopes for this shit.
Why?
No?
His last project was really good.
Which one was his last project?
His
The last
album.
project.
Thank you. What was the name of the last project?
Savant.
That was the one with all the skits? No.
No.
So
The
he
one
put
after
one
that.
out after that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that was a good album.
This is the first time Tory is coming without a great single, to me, in my opinion.
I think that's
That's-
probably-
that's
Does he
what
have
you-
any single?
Yeah, that drip
Oh, with me.
with Meek.
Well, didn't that come
I
out
didn't
last
hear
night?
it. Yeah.
Well, it's the record they're pushing. They shot a video. I don't even know what a single is anymore, but
true.
that's the record that they're pushing.
Gotcha.
I don't know what an album is. I know what a single is.
And he's got a lot of features. They're all in the same young
Tory keep
vein.
a feature though, no?
No.
The last project had a good amount of features, if I remember correctly.
Pull it up and tell me. I don't remember all these features on any Tory project ever. This one is like every other song. It looks like he's specifically targeting a certain demo. I'm telling you, I think it's really interesting just the certain approaches that these artists are taking. Tory with this demo with all these features. The Summer Walker skit album that I'm really disappointed in, even though all the skits are fire.
Wait, what? I didn't listen to her. I downloaded it. I didn't listen to it yet.
I gave
It's
it
a lot
one
of
listen.
skits?
It's fucking 16 minutes long.
Yeah, it's a really short.
So is
It's 12 records, but it's really like
dude
20
from
minutes long.
Sonder put out a EP.
He put an
that's
EP,
like
Brent
10
Fayos.
minutes long.
Yeah,
And it's like two skits on
it's
there.
cool to hold over, I guess. But the
you
Summer
talking
Walk,
about? Brent Fayos?
Brent Fayos.
I don't know how to say
Yeah.
his name.
I enjoyed the EP more than I enjoyed
liked
the
it,
Summer Walker.
but it was
But
only-
don't
it was over.
that Brent Fayez shit was 5 songs, like songs, all over 3 minutes.
Like two skits on there. That's
Well, the first one is a skit, and then the second song, which is my favorite song, has a skit at the end of the song. But other than that, it's
I heard a
all
lot of
it's all
skits.
records.
In 19 minutes, I heard a lot of skits.
That Summer Walker shit is a skit album.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
It is, fam. But
It's just it just
if-
doesn't
if-
have
if
it just
you-
doesn't have highs. for me.
12,
That's the
No,
12
only-
tracks
no,
in
no.
20 minutes
No.
sounds like a skit album.
Yeah.
It's just if you won't go that far with Summer Walker, then you'll never go that far because most of the songs outside of the songs we already heard are 90 seconds. That's disgusting. It's unacceptable. I mean, for me.
I think it just lacks that record. Like there was no record that
it
stood out
don't.
at all to me.
That is
on
a
the album.
science that they are doing. I mean, cool that you think that. That is purposely done. They are doing that for a reason. I just think that the reason is trash.
Well, what do you think the reason is?
Streaming.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get you to stream that short ass album repetitively so that the numbers can spike. And when you're not doing it
Well,
for
no,
the music,
that doesn't go to my point of saying there isn't a standout record on it. Even with that strategy, you could put a standout record.
not if you're
Yes, you
trying to.
can.
Not. I'm not debating you. I'm saying not if you're trying to adopt that strategy.
So wait,
the people with
of
the people
12
with
songs,
the standout record and that's kind of my point. When your focus is the music and your merit lie in the music and the creation of it, if you have a standout record, that's what's going to drive your album. If you don't have that record, you start looking for other things to drive your album.
of the 12 songs, it's not all songs. It's a lot of skits.
Man, where's my fucking?
Or is it just short songs?
I got you right now. Since the Lord's
Number
beating
two,
around the fucking
number
bush.
2 is a full skit.
BP, let's start with 1. BP, 1 minute 49 seconds. Track 2, Talk Your Shit, 39 seconds.
That's a skit.
Girls Need Love is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I beefed about that when it came out, but that came out already. So
Right.
I'm not counting that. CPR is 323. It's her single. It's the song she shot a video for. I introduced that here. I love that record, not counting that record either. Then it's Smart Water, 2 minutes 24 seconds. Deep, that came out already too, but that's 90 seconds. Baby, 1 minute and 28 seconds. I'm There, 1 minute and 54 seconds. Next song is 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Next song is 248, 246, and then 410. Nah. Nope. Sorry. I don't even care if it's all great.
You're not fucking with her album,
I bought it.
but are you fucking with it?
What does she look like? Is she fire?
I don't know. She might be. I mean, I was disappointed. This being one of the albums that I look forward to for a really long time. Like, damn, like stop shortchanging the fans.
I do like her sound though.
I love her sound,
No,
which
she's great.
all leads back to stop shortchanging the fans.
Yeah.
You could have.
But
I'm
she
sure
might not
there's.
she might not be big enough to put out a quote unquote full length yet, right? I don't think that the
What
world at large knows.
is full length?
How many
I would
tracks
say
is it?
45
12?
minutes.
Then
plus.
give me an EP with 3 songs that are songs, new songs that are great songs that are the length of songs. 4 songs, 5-song EP. Then don't rush out some shit with 12. So I got to start seeing the contracts that these people are signing. There's more science to why people. It's just a lot. I was disappointed.
Brent Faiyaz shit is
mix.
18 minutes.
Yeah, I think
which is close to how long her album is.
I think the EP is the new
How many
mixtape.
tracks he has? 6?
That's 6. Yeah.
I think the EP is the new mixtape, especially for R&B acts.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's not even debatable.
Right. Which I think is a good trend, actually. Like, if I don't really know you yet, don't give me
I agree.
60 minutes. Let me
I hate
get-
when new artists try to give me a whole album.
Yeah.
Like, give me 4 records to introduce and get used to who
Well,
you are.
it's funny because I was talking the other day, and it kind of goes to the, I think it has something to do with the fact that we listen to music on our phones, and our attention span on our phones are very short. Like, if I'm listening to music on my phone, if I'm listening to an album, at some point my phone is going to ring. A text message is going to come up and we'll start talking.
I've heard that argument.
Responding, an email,
Sure.
open up an app, start doing something. So it's like your attention span to really listen to a long album is really short because we're listening to music on the device that we use for everything.
Well, then explain the super long album because that's the other trend.
I mean, that's
Well,
to
again,
keep
that
people
would be
streaming.
that's
the
to
juice
get
of
the
numbers.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
juice of numbers, for
juice
sure.
of numbers. But again, I think that the fact that we do everything on our phones.
Yeah.
That
I find that I listen to music most either when I'm in the gym or when I'm commuting. And when you commute in New York, it's always an hour. And if you're in the gym, it's usually an hour.
most people listen to music when they're on flights.
Or on the flight.
When you're in New York, the subway system because you
Right.
can't
Which is
really
hard.
get
It's hard to
reception like
stream.
that. Yeah.
On the subway.
That's
That's
true. Well,
why.
they got
That's
the
why I was
download
so
button.
late to streaming because that's generally where I do most of my music listening.
I just download.
I listen to all music when I'm flying to the West Coast. Like I hear. Just
Well, how
about
do you
anything
stream
that
on the
came
plane?
out.
Oh, I guess you get Wi-Fi.
No, you download.
Well, you
There's a
download
download button.
the,
That's a
the
fact.
music to your library,
Yeah.
and that's when I listen to albums. Like I
Makes sense.
got to be on a flight.
Yeah,
like
mine,
I
mine's
can't.
the commute or the gym,
Yeah.
or if I'm having some people over, something with drink, I put it on in the background and see how people react to it. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, I don't know what that says about length of projects, but I do know that from
I
a
think
young,
that has something to do with it though. Just being on your phone, you're doing so much on your phone, your attention span to listen to a record. Like I said, if I'm on my phone and I'm trying to listen to an album, my phone, somebody's gonna call me.
Yeah, I
You know
agree.
what I mean? Like-
I would say for an artist that I don't know though, I don't want to be invested that much. I don't want to spend an hour and a half listening to your shit. Like if I'm not invested in your story and your history of your music, like I don't need that much. Give me-
But on
I
the
agree.
flip side of that, if you're an artist that not many people know, you want to increase your skip ratio.
that too.
So I mean, that was the thing back in the day. You want to put more songs out. Now, if you don't like something, you want to give people the option to have more dope shit.
Yeah.
So now, if you're a new artist and you're coming out with like 6 or 7 songs, like they better be hitting. Like you putting some pressure on yourself in that instance.
Yeah, because as a new artist, we're only gonna let you stand at the podium for a certain amount of time before we
Yeah.
decide whether or not it's
Yeah.
time for you to get the fuck out of here. Or
And that time now
Or
is
tell
even
us
shorter
more.
in 2018 than it ever was.
So
Yeah, that time is here for a few niggas. We ain't gonna talk about it yet, but we'll talk about it at some point.
Did you guys hear the Wu-Tang remix to Tiana Taylor, Gonna Love Me?
I did not.
No,
It's great.
Is it?
Go.
Who's on
It
it?
felt. Remember what was that mixtape where Wu-Tang remixed all the R&B shits? I think the original Summertime Beyonce shit with Ghostface was on there. I forgot the name of the mixtape, but it
might have
felt
been
it
an
felt
unofficial mixtape,
Yeah, it
but
felt
yeah.
like that.
There was a Ghostface album.
Nah,
that he
Ghost
did
and
all
Meth.
R&B
Yes.
songs. That was dope.
And the structure of how they did it, they didn't just let Tiana go and then they all rapped. Like they
Right.
cut up Tiana's part in between. Like whoever structured that record made a great fucking remix.
Interesting.
I felt like old Ghost, man. Like when Ghost used to get busy on R&B
Yo,
records.
he still does. Though. He that never stopped really.
Agreed, but it
That
like
never
the
stopped.
old Ghost getting busy.
That shit sound like a record that they would have got off on.
Yeah,
Nah, they smoked it. Well, it's Meth, Ray, and Ghost. It's not all Wu-Tang, but
that's enough.
That's
for me.
enough.
that's the good 3 that you would run to if you were picking.
Especially for an R&B record.
She
for
sent
sure.
me
Yeah.
that. She sent me that today. I just didn't get a chance to listen to it.
You should. I was listening to it all day. It's great.
I caught a lot of heat during our push interview when I was
For your pants?
that too.
Okay.
But when I was saying push Hove and Jeezy for my drug dealer rap. I caught a lot of heat for leaving a bunch of names off.
Raekwon being one of them.
Raekwon and Ghostface.
Ghost
You're
is
gonna always
definitely-
catch. Listen, if you don't name every
Dog.
rapper that ever
That's
rapped
true.
about
By
drugs,
the way, they're gonna
you're
kill us for
catch-
that cipher shit. The question you just asked us for the 3 cipher, I know my mentions is gonna be smoked tomorrow.
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
all
for
the
sure.
rappers we just left.
Oh
off.
yeah, absolutely.
for sure.
You can't do anything on this
You
podcast.
can't name everybody. Yeah, like you can't please everybody.
I always laugh when people like we're having a conversation. We're not trying to name every
Yeah,
rapper.
but that's
in the
what
history
We're
people-
not
of-
even.
but
These are
people
topics
want
that come
that.
out of nowhere. We didn't come prepared with a list.
But
Right.
people want to hear who they feel like would be on that list.
Right.
As soon as you don't name the person that they're people have access to us. They're gonna
Man,
tweet us. They're gonna.
exercise your own damn brain. and
Somebody
put the list
tweeted
together.
Make your own
today.
list.
Somebody tweeted today. Who's your favorite Wu-Tang member? I retweeted and said Ghostface. And the amount of angry people, yo, what the fuck? This is why I don't even fuck with you. You don't even know hip hop because Method Man is the best one. I'm like, dog, what? I
This
just
is why
like
I don't-
Ghost.
That's why they don't fuck with you, Rory.
Yeah.
Because Ghostface is your
I mean,
favorite.
Yeah, I feel him.
That's funny.
It goes to
Ghostface.
my favorite
Like,
too.
yo,
but-
Twitter is angry, man.
The
Meth
world
is the
is
only
angry.
guy ever to get the best of Biggie on the track. That's what they say.
Who?
Meth.
yeah,
Nah, he's not
Hove
the only.
Hove
He's the-
was
I
cool
love
on
the
I Love the Dough.
Yeah, I love the dough.
And Brooklyn's Finest. They both. That was a
What
tie.
about Bone Thugs? Nah, they didn't win that though.
I respect
nah,
Big
Biggie-
because he
Biggie
was
won
able
that.
to do that.
That's true.
Yeah,
he
nah,
was able
Biggie
to
went
do
off
what
on that.
Bone
What about
Thug
the Locks
does.
on Last Day, or the Funk Flex freestyle?
Big.
Big, yeah, rolling, rolling
Big on both of those.
I don't know. Meth might have got big on the what?
Yeah, he did.
On I love
Yeah.
the dough though. I think Jay got big.
No, there's no might about it. Meth cleaned him up on the
Yeah, he
way.
did. And the hook was crazy. Meth was so dope at hooks.
Meth is just
The
dope,
nigga
man.
said how many grits?
Yeah, it's hard to lose once you put that in a verse. It's like, yeah, you won, though. I wasn't even thinking like that. my thought
wasn't
process,
thinking
yeah, my
like
thought
that.
process
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
I wasn't
there.
thinking about grits yet.
And I do think a lot of people would say that Big got the best of Hove on Brooklyn's Finest. And
I mean,
that's,
that's the age-old
and
debate.
actually, I was just having this debate with fucking Jewels and Papoose.
No,
Jewels and Papoose, and there's another rapper there was
This is
telling
on
me,
Love and Hip Hop?
Mano.
not on, but no, Mano wasn't in this conversation, but somebody else was there, and they were saying how Big
Yandy.
got the best. No, Rory, how Big got the best of Hove on Brooklyn's Finest.
fuck no.
That they were talking about it, man. It's
Dog,
not the
I'm a
first
cop
time
out.
I heard
I'm a
that.
cop
back
out
and
and
listen
say
to it.
it's
I don't
tied.
know. The way the cop sweaters.
I'm
with
gonna
you.
cop out, man.
The number one
They
question
tied.
is, can the feds get us?
Yeah.
Oh wait, and
I
then
got vendettas. Nah.
oh wait, and then there's the story of Big's verses was done.
They were done.
So
Jay
now-
did that like 2 months later.
Come on, Maul. We
I
love
don't give a
Hove.
fuck. Jay's verses are still better than me. I don't care when your verses was done and when mine get done.
All right, that's just where. All right, we different.
Nah, my verses are better because I could take my time and still my verses can't be better than yours.
It's happened before.
I know.
I've seen that.
I know
You
that.
coming from consumer standpoint.
I'm always a consumer. I've never a rapper. Never put an album out.
Well, you could
You
say
can
that.
you can have other perspectives and not be from it.
I'm just a consumer listening, and
If
the
all
way
right,
Jay was
well,
flipping,
in normal rapper world, if a rapper lays a verses and leaves, and then you get to sit with that for months,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you came up with, nigga.
Okay.
You know what time it is.
I hate to go back to Renegade.
Well, no, not-
but
Same
Eminem
thing.
had been done for what, years?
That's
Yeah, but
I'm saying
that's
the
an
same
overrated
thing.
Yeah,
bar
but people
too.
I don't
say
think
Eminem killed
M
you on your own
watched.
shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, he
that's
did not.
Nas said that, and then everyone believed it.
Yeah.
That's another
Nas
one
is
where I
good
think
at
they
that.
tied.
They both were good at that, actually.
They were two different
People
perspectives, and they
believed
smoked
a
that
lot
shit.
of what Jay and Nas said in them disses.
Yeah.
I heard a crazy rumor over the last few days that, and I don't want to believe it. I'm not trying to put this out here, but I heard a rumor that Ghostface had a ghostwriter.
Nah.
Maul.
No, for real.
Yeah.
It's going around on the internet. He just
not
passed
rolling.
away. A dude from
I'm not rolling.
his name is Lord Superb or something like that.
Okay.
And they
nah,
said that
he used to rap with them.
they're saying that he wrote for Ghost.
Not rolling.
There was definitely someone named Lord Supreme.
There was. He was
Wu-Tang,
in,
whether
what
that's a
was
fact or not.
What was the name of the Ghost crew? He had a crew at that time.
Oh, the Wu Bangers or some shit.
Nah, yeah, maybe something.
I think it was Wu Bangers.
Something.
I don't-
Jojo
I don't-
Pellegrino was actually one of those people. Not to bring
I
him up
remember
again.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Superb though. He was on the.
He had a bunch of
We
Staten Island
made
niggas.
it. That shit on.
Yeah.
He was on that shit. He did rap like Ghost a little bit, but
I'm just trying to, bro.
Ghost ain't
I'm
no
just telling
fucking
you,
Ghost.
He ain't have no Ghost
I
writer,
don't
bro.
want to believe it.
yeah, I'm not believing.
I'm
it.
not saying I believe it.
Yo,
I'm
can I
saying
just
this
point
is what I
out?
heard.
Can I just point out something very interesting?
Ghost is
Yeah.
a goat, man.
It was just last week that Parks just totally ruined the whole heaven and hell theory. Very logically, too. This is unbelievable, though.
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
This is where Parks draws the line.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ghost wrote
funny.
everything.
Yeah, no,
Heaven and hell, God, all that, man.
Out
Listen.
the window, man.
Death.
Ghost.
but I'm digging it though. Like I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
And it hurt me when I heard it. I was like, nah, this
Did you
has
ever
I don't
see
believe
his
it either,
skits
though.
when he was like just talking?
Fam, listen,
There's
Ghostface to
nothing
me,
about-
Ghostface to me is one of the most interesting people on the planet. I don't know how he didn't have a show
I
yet.
think he has
I
the
don't know.
best rap voice
Like,
ever.
I take Ghost talking over a lot of niggas rapping.
And not
That's
for
a
nothing,
fact.
he executive produced that whole first round of Wu-Tang albums. Which shows in the fact that his albums continue to be fucking amazing.
Where does
after-
Supreme Clientele
Anyway,
fall for y'all with solo Wu projects?
It's one of the best to me.
You have to put Cuban Links. You have to put
I don't-
Liquid Swords.
Yeah. I mean, the first 5 would hold a special place, but Supreme Clientele might be better than a couple of them on the level.
What was the
I'm
other
28,
joint
so I have
you said?
Supreme Clientele at number
Iron
1.
Man is also a dope album, but
Also
Supreme
very good.
Clientele was special. That shit was different.
I had to go back for the other ones. I was there for Supreme Clientele. That's why I have it at number 1. But I'm
Right.
28.
I was there from.
Bulletproof Wallets.
That was a dope album too, especially
Brooklyn Zoo is up there.
the Bulletproof Wallets, the original version that had the sun on it with Slick Rick was stupid, but they had to get rid of a bunch of shit for sample reasons.
Oddly enough, and niggas don't talk about it enough, ODB 100% had one of the
His
best
first
Wu-Tang
album was
albums.
crazy.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Crazy. his
Shit,
first
you could
album.
put a lot of people's style now to ODB.
Absolutely
100%.
down to the braids.
Yeah. Rest in peace,
Word.
Dirty.
Absolutely.
He was different, man.
I
His
was
first
I was
album
on his
crazy.
post-Thomas album.
Oh, were you really the one that never came out?
Yeah.
I still want to hear that album.
Did it leak? Did
Kinda,
it
we
leak?
put some shit on there.
I think there was like some bootleg bullshit that came out.
I'd like to hear that.
His fucking second album was like Irv Gotti and the Neptunes and RZA did the whole shit.
I
Like,
think my
Yo,
song
he,
was
uh,
me, ODB, and DMX or some shit.
oh shit.
I told him
That's
niggas
fire.
Damn.
I don't remember the verse.
gotta
I'm talking
find
shit,
that.
but yeah. What else is happening?
He had a few records in the Rockefeller era that people look over.
That was
were
was
like
that time.
nice.
Yeah. He did one with Preem that was hard.
And he did one on that Kanye West mixtape before College Dropout that was fire.
Yeah.
Damn, I miss ODB.
Yeah. The world misses ODB.
Yeah, the world miss ODB.
Yeah, for sure.
Daniel Caesar new song. How y'all feeling?
I like it a lot.
I like it.
I like the little marketing plan of trying to find the chick from Follies.
Hate it.
You don't like the record?
Hate it.
Really?
Really, I like it.
Hate it.
I ain't hear it yet, so.
What?
It's a very lazy
Effort.
Daniel Caesar record. And if you listen to Daniel Caesar's first album, you'll find at least 2 songs in the exact same pitch, key, wording, spacing,
That sounds-
everything about it.
That might be a little bit of a trend with these modern.
And I have a problem that I can hear that. Now,
Yeah.
if you don't hear that, cool song.
Right.
But it bothers me that I can hear that from his first album.
I think on this album, and again, I'm just shooting the shit here. I think Daniel Caesar's gonna rock more with the kids on this. Listening to that single, I think he's not gonna be the R&B guy that stays away. Like, he's not gonna Frank Ocean himself. I think he's gonna have some interesting features on here. I think he's gonna rock with a lot of, just with the rollout with it being in Atlanta and that whole shit. I think he's gonna rock with the kids
I
on this
hate all
album.
that shit. It's trash. All that shit.
I still don't think he has a song better than Japanese Denim. That's
an okay
his
opinion,
best.
I think.
I think that's his best song still.
You know, I always say it when we talk about Black, and I big him up because I know how tough it is to do what he does. Now, when Daniel Caesar's doing all this shit, it more makes me appreciate exactly what I'm talking about with Black. Black don't try to market to you niggas.
No.
He don't change what he does.
Yeah.
He may try to
that's,
add.
that's his marketing.
Do you also listen to?
I don't want to hear Daniel Caesar sing about the big butt stripper, my nigga. I don't.
You know,
Yeah.
You hear what he was saying in that song? Honestly, did you
course.
listen to the
I
words?
get what
listen to
you're
the
saying.
Y'all ain't feel a little like this
No,
ain't.
it's different. It's definitely a little left
mean, Joe,
from
have
what
you
we
been to
know and
Follies?
love him for. But
I've been to Follies.
that's my favorite strip club in Atlanta.
I mean, it's
I don't want to
definitely a little-
hear Daniel
it's
Caesar
definitely
talk
a little-
about
I get what
Shorty
you're saying,
from Follies,
but
man.
but
I don't even believe you, my nigga. You just cut your hair.
I'm just taking. And
I love you,
Wait,
Daniel
hold on. Does he
Caesar.
have
I fuck with
wait,
him.
Does he have a Caesar?
Now,
I'm just taking the music though. I think it's a good song. I like it.
The whole Craigslist shit. I thought it was nasty.
What was he doing?
I like it.
It bothered. No, I liked it too.
Yeah.
I like when the creative niggas have to get creative with presenting a new song. I thought
it
that.
was cool.
I don't want to hear that Craigslist rollout.
What was he
from
doing on
Daniel
Craigslist?
Caesar?
He was saying that he was
put
at
an ad
Follies
out.
Anybody
and was trying to
doing
find a
Craigslist
stripper.
parties.
He put an ad out for the stripper from Follies that the song is about.
That he's like, yo, I threw $3,400 at you last night. I wrote this song about you. Can someone find you?
It's so trash.
It's so
liked it,
believable.
man.
though.
Craigslist rollout is kind of funny.
I was cool.
No,
with it.
it's creative. It's just
I
trash.
was cool.
Unfortunately, when you're the first to venture out into new territory, you have to bear the it's trash.
Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of that.
But you're great for trying it. You're great for attempting it, and I still think that his album is going to be phenomenal. He's an album guy,
Yeah.
I mean, his
oh,
voice,
he's
you can't
super
deny.
talented.
and he's an album guy. Like some people are, like. You all right? Everybody looking over there like I gotta go fix something.
Everybody's
over
here,
there
so
and
I don't
stay
know who
seated.
that door is creaking for.
Hey, it's Parks Bay.
Oh, I forgot. Someone else lives here now.
Yeah, we forgot. The friends
Walt
have
was
to
about
get
to shoot
adjusted too. It takes a village.
That's true.
Wait, it takes a village to acknowledge.
Yeah, you
that
got
a girl
to
lives
get
here
used
now?
to hearing your girl's faint laugh from another room. Like you got to get used to. What the fuck is going on in there? What's funny? Ain't a TV on in there.
Yo.
Parks drinking water.
Yo, by the
I've
way,
never seen
drinking
Parks drink
Budweiser.
water.
It's the
Yeah,
same.
nigga nervous as hell at home.
speaking of that shit,
You ain't see him tighten up a little bit when his girl came in?
Yo.
Oh, man. That is
Speaking
too
of
cute.
girls coming
Oh,
home.
Parksy.
you know why I love Sin, man? We was recording that Pusha shit, right? Sin came home halfway through it. This is why I really love Sin. She didn't give a fuck
At all.
Sin went and just did what Sin do when she get in the crib.
Yeah, she was
like we wasn't recording with Pusha T.
Right.
Yeah. Sin and we having no idea all this groundbreaking shit is going on.
I know, I loved it.
She don't
I love
care.
that Sin didn't give a fuck. She was like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, this is my house.
Right.
Awesome.
You got to respect the gangster.
Who else is putting new music out? There's more people.
There was
There's
how you
some
say
more folks.
Khalid.
Oh, Khalid put out an EP. I didn't get to
Yes.
listen to it.
I listened to it. It was cool.
He snuck me in with a few of them on there. He's
Yeah,
just
I
got a
didn't get a chance.
sound.
Yeah.
He's
A
just
lot,
got
of, lot of guitar plucking and singing well.
He makes great, sad stadium music.
Rock Marciano put out a with DJ Muggs from Super
I paid the $30 before it went to
No,
streaming.
he got there's another
another one.
Another one
Jeez,
with DJ Muggs.
I gotta put out music all the time.
Hard gangster shit. Yeah. That shit's
More, what
tough.
did you think of the Travis Scott video?
Nothing short of. I mean, I
liked it.
It is, yeah. It is what I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be. Travis is he's a visual.
I was gonna say his
artist.
His
He's very
even when he's
visual.
like on Saturday Night Live,
Yeah, like
visuals are-
he pays attention to like he's very vain about how he comes across visually. So I knew that it was going to be very different from what's going on in other videos right now. They did some different things with you could definitely tell with animation and graphics and
the shit where they're outside
cinematography.
the bodega or whatever, and it was like
Yeah.
making, zooming in and zooming out, but not. That
Yeah,
shit was dope.
they definitely tried some things. I think it's a dope video. The budget was definitely crazy.
It looked like a lot of money and a bunch of ideas.
Yeah, they definitely spent a pretty penny on
I
that
wish they
shit.
would have done more with like that Houston scene when they was around the houses and shit in the beginning. I thought that was
They did a lot with it though.
I felt like they got rid of that shit quick. I was like, oh, that shit looked really ill.
Oh, when they were like above with the
yeah, I thought that was like the dopest part.
But they went into other Houston-esque type of shit.
I do love when the director knows that Drake is on tour and has 2 hours to shoot in front of a green screen
get
and
him in a bus.
make something happen.
Nah, let's get him in a bus right now. With some
Yeah.
girls.
Like,
Yeah.
It'll look cool.
all right, Drake got 45 minutes. We got a green screen, and the director's like, "Nah, I got this. Just
Yeah,
put a camera on him."
I've seen the Sprite video before.
I'll put a million things around
I'll
him.
just integrate his face again.
I want to shout out to all the artists out there who had to compete with Houston on the charts. Like
Yeah,
the
good
artist
luck.
Houston.
Good luck.
No, dude that took his eye out.
Oh, you were on his album, were you?
Yeah,
No,
you've been
but
on some wild albums.
I was not. Was I on Houston's album? Are you joking?
He's on Marcus Houston's
Oh,
album.
okay.
I'm
right.
talking about Houston.
Oh, Houston.
The guy. I don't even know the song,
Yes, you do.
but I hope he's
I
doing
know
like
it.
every
that.
R&B song.
That was a big
I
song.
like that.
That was a big
That
song.
I
Houston-
like that.
That was a big
Was
song.
that Houston?
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, that was a good
I feel
record.
like that was him, right?
Here come Kevin Lowndes. Yo, why don't you do something to compete with that? Suck my
Was that
fucking-
the right song, Rory? Before
Yes.
I sound crazy.
No, it was.
I don't know.
That's Houston.
That's Houston.
Yes.
That was a great record though.
Because it was Houston and Nate Dogg.
Houston looks like
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
always saw him and Marquise
I like
Houston were
that.
the same
he
person.
looks like
I like
Deshaun
that.
Jackson.
Work that cat. Whoa.
You was,
he took
Kevin
his own-
Lyles wanted you to compete with Work That Cat.
Kevin Lowndes had a lot of really stupid ideas that I didn't know back then.
But he took his own eye out.
Yeah,
No, this
you got to
is-
market
this
your
is
album.
way,
Parks.
way after
Yeah,
that.
before niggas cared about mental health.
Yeah, this was way.
He took his
after that.
eye out. Niggas ain't batting eye.
Yeah, this was years.
No
later.
pun.
All fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a pun.
that was a pun.
I mean, shout out to everyone that when they didn't care about mental health. Like, prayer up for you.
For real.
I'm trying to clean it up with a prayer up.
Yeah, because whenever they throw
Thoughts and
prayer in there,
prayers,
it's kind of
thoughts and
like
prayers.
thoughts and prayers.
I was mad people
Yeah.
that was going crazy and nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah, that was part of the problem.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I like that song's gonna be stuck in my fucking head. What was Rory just saying just now?
Prayers up
Thoughts and
with my
prayers.
church socks.
Exactly. So prayers up. Rest in peace to Paul Allen.
Yeah,
Facts.
Let's say that prayers up. Love and condolences to his family and loved ones. What a life though.
yeah,
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, for
man,
sure.
Listen.
Yeah, it's not a very long list of dudes that died, and when they died, say, nah, they did that.
Literally changed
Paul,
the world.
Paul Allen
Yeah.
is on that list.
For real.
So shout out to him and rest in peace. You're in our prayers. Who else do we have here? I think we pretty much covered everything
I
for
looked
the
at my
Saturday.
list. That's what I got on my list.
I'm kind of cool. I am exhausted. These Fridays be kicking my ass.
We can't.
long day.
We gotta. Well, we should recap our Pusha conversation.
We hot in these streets.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I think the consensus was it was a pretty good job. I think we got some questions answered. I think we left with more questions that people want answered.
I will say that's what's kind of dope about the beef. A lot of the fans hate it, but the fact that every time one of them adds a little more, a million new questions pop up. That's hard. I do like that. I hate a boring, bland beef. Like, what are you two niggas beefing about?
Yeah,
Right.
and another thing that I took away from it was I really feel like and these two, I think they would really away from this would really like each other if they weren't beefing.
They would.
Like I
I mean,
really
well,
feel like that
clearly
about
Drake has been a huge Pusha fan growing up.
Yeah, but I feel like away from music, I feel like Pusha and Drake would,
They would
really
certainly
get along.
Yeah.
No, they 100% would get along. But Push said a lot when he was like, "Yo, when I signed to Good, I said, squad up." Like
Yeah.
that part is ignored a lot in hip hop too. Hip hop is very cliquey, and there's certain niggas from the streets that their integrity and all that shit carries over in music, and then there it is. So a lot of people just won't ever have a relationship because of clicks.
And the funny shit about when Push said when Birdman said the only dudes over there good that's I guess dope or whatever was Kanye, and then that's when he started they made the record together and they started throwing shots.
Is that what set it off? Is that what we finally
But
got
that's
to?
That's
something
what
he said.
he
I don't know
said
if
that.
that's
That's what he
exactly
said.
what it was.
He didn't say set it off, but he mentioned it.
But I feel like in all reality, I feel like that's exactly the stance that Drake took for his camp.
There's something that happened with that.
Well, it started with Bape.
What?
Pusha, Pharrell, and all them was wearing Bape, and then Wayne started wearing Bape, and then they beefed over Bape, and that triggered this whole thing.
That's a
All right, I'm not rolling with that.
No, that's like a fact.
Me
though.
neither. I mean, I've
If
heard it
is,
too.
If these niggas is beefing over Bape,
Well, no, they're not beefing over Bape now, but that's what I think triggered not the tension, but like, all right, we do the Bape thing.
I don't even think I've ever seen Drake wear Bape.
No. I'm talking about Wayne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should have really asked him about some what happened to that boy questions. After that interview, that record just sounds really different to me.
It always sounded different to me.
Well, I know there's some history with that record somehow that I'm not very clear on.
Yeah.
I wish I was clear. There's something going on. It might not even be pushing Wayne. It might be pushing Baby. which,
I don't
which
think that's
carries
far-fetched.
over to pushing Wayne, which carries over to pushing Drake.
Right.
Maybe. And of course, I'm speculating here. Push didn't say any of this stuff, but man, he said a lot.
He did. He did. And
he gave it up, man. Shout out to niggas that just give it up. Like, and that's why I say it's not an interview. Like, niggas are just kicking it. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
We don't have. It's no list of things to talk about when people come.
right.
So a lot of the result falls on the artist and their ability to open up and what they're willing to divulge. He came there on a mission, and it was completed.
Yeah, and it's funny because when he first walked in, I asked him, I said, "You got your sneakers on?" And he was like, "Yeah, why?" I said, "I want to know how many of these questions you on Euro step tonight." Mm-hmm. And he let it be known from the gate. He said, "Nah, man, I'm here to talk. I'm here to kick it." So you know,
He did.
He definitely did, and it was interesting. And I had a chance to speak to Drake briefly after, and you know, he understood it. He figured that there was going to be a response coming off of the shop shit. And, he definitely said he knows that we did a stellar job as usual, and he was going to be listening and watching, and he definitely wants to come on one day and kick it. So.
All right.
I don't believe that for 1 second, but
That's what he said.
I'm still
man.
gonna be looking over my shoulder.
He said he wants to come on and kick it with us, man. So
but when you're that big of a megastar, you got to say that to people.
You have to use words like
definitely
stellar.
have to say that. To
You got to say no.
He definitely uses stellar.
I'm gonna do that hook for you. I'm gonna do that interview.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna get you that verse.
No,
I'm gonna do
but
that show. No, I got you. No, as soon as
only because I don't feel
you
like
have to. I mean, it's not a knock.
And I understand what you're saying,
No,
but
that's how
I
you
don't
get
feel
around
like
this industry.
I don't feel like it was that because of the context of the conversation. I wasn't asking him to come on here. You know what I'm saying? He openly said that. Like he said, to be honest, I want to come on one day and kick it.
Well, I mean, I think we were really
So I was like,
objective
oh shit! I said,
in that
all right,
interview.
cool. Well, it's again like Push said, it's a different. It's not a. We're not interviewing.
Not
This
an
isn't.
interview.
Yeah. Well, I think we were really objective in that conversation with him.
Yeah, we were looking for answers, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
it was just a conversation, and you know, again, I can understand why people. It's a comfortable because we're not grilling you, we're not, you know what I mean, interrogating you on things and trying to paint you in an uncomfortable position.
I do like that about us. Like even when a nigga say something that we think is bullshit, we just laugh it off.
Yeah, we'll laugh it
You
off.
can get that. We know what time it is.
Yeah.
Well,
We
on
understand.
top of that, we are also fans at the end of the day. So when Pusha was talking, we was listening the same way the fans listen to that shit.
Yeah,
For sure.
I definitely
Like
was.
I was,
was.
Yeah.
genuinely listening. Like holy shit.
I never know. Yeah, that was nuts. I never know what is said in the interview until the next day. Like that's how engulfed in the actual moment.
Yeah.
I am.
yeah.
Even when I listened back to it the next day. Of course, there were things start to come to you where you like, damn, this would have been a perfect time to.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
when you angrily tweet yourself.
Yeah, and it was just interesting to hear the conversation, like you said, from outside of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I just a lot of diehard Drake fans were pissed, and they don't ever want to hear from Pusha ever again. Obviously, but
That was the case before that conversation.
yeah. So
we were
this-
also clout chasing, is what I was told.
Of course, yeah.
I didn't get that one as much.
I didn't see that a lot.
I got a lot of Drake fans. Why is he still talking for 3 hours? All that shit.
I enjoyed that I didn't see so much of that clout chasing shit, and I sat back and it felt good to be at the center of such a huge beef and not be the focal point at all. Mm-hmm. Like them niggas just had the conversation.
Yeah.
Now Joe Budden podcast. Hey, Joe Budden podcast. Great job. Now back to how I feel about these two niggas. Like the fans, the fans are invested.
It was funny. I was reading. I hold DJ Booth at like a really high standard as far as like media goes. I saw they put an article out. Pusha put it in a song. Like we don't want to hear your interview.
DJ Booth.
They've been hit and missed a couple times for me.
A lot recently.
I still hold.
They
I
put
hold
some
them very
trash
high.
shit
I think.
out, so
I
I
think
forgot what
they're a great. As far as publications go, there's not many that.
I've seen them
are
post
good.
a couple really fucking shitty.
Well, I thought that was odd
low-hanging fruit articles.
because-
When I used to respect the shit out of them.
I still respect them.
I do too.
Me
It's
too.
really the only one I really read.
I just think that now they have a job to do, so they grab the low hanging.
But
fruit.
I thought that was odd. Like Drake did an interview, and if Push put out a record, people would have been like, "Yo, what the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
And I was having a conversation with Guru afterwards. He's like, "Yo, y'all changed how people have to beef now in rap. Like the interview is a thing.
Yeah.
People are explaining themselves now. It's not just on wax. Like I now have to prepare that I have to do a song, and I may have to sit down with somebody afterwards
And explain it.
I like the era of the beef interview. I do. I don't think it's fair that rappers have to work within the constructs of and boundaries of a song to communicate their feelings about something. Like everybody is not great at that. So let some niggas just talk.
Yeah, and I mean, granted, people went up to the radio during that era of beef, but not the way it's going now.
That's true.
Like,
Fam, even all the niggas that have dissed me on this little run, you gonna go do your diss track. I'm gonna go talk for a long time. You're losing that one. Beef interviews are in.
Yeah.
and
How
what's-
many
and
times
what's
the
gonna
niggas
garner
even
more
gonna?
attention?
How many times the niggas even gonna listen to the beef record today? It ain't like back in the days. Back to what y'all was saying. How many different places do we listen to music?
Right.
So how many different places are you listening to a beef record?
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
beef record, you listen to it,
Once or
oohs and
twice.
ahs. You get the sting off
shit,
it, and that's the end.
Neither of those are on streaming sites.
What? Neither or what?
Duppy Freestyle and Story of Added On.
I know that's where SoundCloud becomes very important.
Well, the
Yeah.
beef record, the last beef record that I think was played was the Drake beef record with Meek.
That's true.
That was
It's
played.
back to back on streaming sites. It is.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but that was played.
Well, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
That was played like a
'Cause it's an
single
original
in
composition.
clubs. Like
Right.
that, they were playing that in clubs and cars and at the terminal waiting to board your flight. That record was fucking everywhere.
Meek
I
is
mean, that wasn't the first hit diss record though.
No, that probably was the last one. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then again, I don't even really like the hit diss record.
shit.
Get your fuck
Shit,
no! I
when
want
it
you to
works.
bar somebody to death.
Nah, I love that hit disc record shit.
Yeah,
Well,
when
no,
it
back to
works.
back, I love.
When it works.
Hit 'em up, I love. Like those are great.
When it works,
But
it's great.
It's
I
annoying.
don't like when it's a hit. They're trying to make a hit record out of a
That's annoying.
diss record. That's
Yeah.
whack.
Big was nice, man. Who shot you? How you
Yeah.
start a record like that?
Kick in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Push for a great conversation.
We have to have a D-Dot appreciation day one day. Kicking the door just reminded me of that.
Yeah, I hit Push the next day. I hit him and Karen Civil just to thank them both for helping to orchestrate that because it was great.
Yeah.
and it was necessary.
Great, necessary. The timing was everything. The fact that he came and did it with us was everything. I just really appreciate how that whole thing went down. Shout out to him, Stephen Victor, everybody over there on their side.
Sure.
Yeah, for real. Steven's great, man.
I think we covered everything for the most part. And
think
if we
so,
did,
too.
I'm going to bed, man. Honestly.
You're not trying to hit the streets?
Fridays, I eat one meal that consists of cheese and crackers, and then coffee and cigs just drive me home. yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. That's what I'm going to do.
Feel you.
Meek and Cardi record being teased on Meek's page.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They're trying their best to get the queen out of here.
I'm hearing some good things about that Meek record, man.
Wait, what is?
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't hear nothing about Nicki in that record.
No. I'm not saying about Nicki.
Oh, just the tandem.
Yeah,
Period.
Of course, man. Come on, man.
The tandem.
This guy.
That is.
That's a wild tandem.
I don't think so. I think it makes sense. Just not if you're Nicki.
True.
All right, we out of here. Until the next time, I bid you adieu. Peace.
I bet you a don't.
I'm going to mall.
Did you mean do or do? Like
Two of them shits
do,
was do.
were they do or were they do?
This is a different do. I'm going to bed. Good night or good morning, whatever.